does it switch to? There we go.
Yo, J-Man, you heard Alex got rid of his Switch? He said he traded that bitch in.
That bitch is gone.
I mean, you know how he played a Nintendo game, so
Smart
I'm
man.
surprised you still had it.
So I
At this
waited for
point.
the prices to go up, and I sold all my games and the Switch for $650.
Damn.
How many games did you have?
That was like 9
So that seems like a pretty good deal to me.
for
To be honest.
$650. So guess how much the Steam Deck costs?
$650.
Guess who got a free Steam Deck?
I see what you did there, sir.
Valve does what Nintendo don't, man. Gotta get rid
Valve
of it.
does with Nintendo, baby.
Yo, I literally can't wait for that Steam Deck to drop, man. It's gonna be a long wait, man. We still got what 4, 5, 6 months to go.
Yeah, my joint said Q2, I think.
Yeah. yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm a
Kofi, you only got
Q2.
4 months. No, 3 months.
Nah, because
You got Q1?
I got Q2, man.
Oh,
What?
you got Q2?
I thought you had Q1.
I thought you had Q1.
Wait, maybe. Yeah, I do have Q1 of 2022 though. Of 2022.
Right.
Yeah, but they're gonna put that shit on. You'll get it in like December or January.
Yeah, you know what I'm hoping? I'm hoping people just cancel their orders or like their credit
A
card
lot of
be
people probably will.
declining. Their credit card decline, or
A lot of people probably will.
I'm hoping that shit happens so they push mine forward, in the list.
Mm-hmm.
So I get hold of
Because
mine.
when Valve comes knocking for that money, if you don't pay them the rest of that money, they'll cancel it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said they supposedly send out an email when it's time to like get ready to ship, so you can put your address in and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll probably charge you around that time.
Okay. Right now, everybody's thing is.
Let me real quick.
Yes,
What you
sir.
call the music?
All right, we are live, even though
We live.
Yeah, we are live, even though this is going to be a pre-recorded experience. Because after this recording, this is getting taken down, and the podcast is going to go back up on Saturday, like we did last week.
Oh, okay. You sure? Because I seen the live shit was on the channel the other day.
You know why? Because after the week, I just put it back up. After the week, I just
What
put
the
it
hell?
back up.
This man Kofi can't make up his mind. Yo.
Trying to finesse views, man. What you doing, bro?
Definitely put it back.
I just put it back up after the week is up. You know what I mean? You already know the vibes. But let's go. Actually, let me just see where everybody at. Okay,
You almost there. 80 more subs, Kofi. Almost there.
Almost there.
Let's not talk about. I'm not even gonna celebrate it. Fuck these niggas, bro.
You're almost there.
Yeesh.
Yikes.
Oh.
Oh, there's Alex here. Who is this? This is me. Why am I wearing a jacket?
My second monitor looks like shit. It looks like it's fucking.
Yeah, this shit is scrambled. So Kofi, Jack. Oh my god, this shit is scrambled. All right.
Why is
Jack agrees he's the fourth
everything's
best
so
Pokemon
grayed out?
awesome.
Give me
Oh,
a
there it
second. This is just the pre-show and it will be cut out.
Oh, weird.
let me just fix this shit real quick.
Okay.
Oh,
My camera looking crisp today. Oh man.
why is this shit not?
You see all my grays?
I need to fix this shit. Webcam one is Jack. Foolishness, bro.
Jack, when you gonna holler at me so I can get my verse on the Jiggy tape, dog?
Hey, man, listen. People fucking with the first one. We got you, dog. I don't want to say too much. You know what I mean?
Alright. I would say you could just take every Tony verse off because after that first shit, like we don't really. we don't really need him on the tape.
Jiggy tape dropping tomorrow, man. Listening party tomorrow, man. You know what I mean?
You doing a listening party tomorrow? Damn.
Yeah, the intro out right now. I'll probably do it around 3 or 4 Central. So that would be about 4 or 5 your time.
Oh, I'm pulling. Like you doing it like live with the Discord and shit?
Yeah, live. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna pull up because I'm going to the movies to see Candy, man. But I got some
exactly.
time.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think I'll be.
Gotta see that.
You going too?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I was gonna go to the drive-in.
That movie dropped this weekend.
Friday,
tomorrow.
Bro, I ain't been to the movie since 2019, bro.
Oh, this your first movie back?
Yeah.
What was my first? Oh, Spiral, I think. That Soul joint, Book of Spiral, whatever it's called.
Yeah, man. Oh shit! Ain't nobody playing right now.
What, football?
Oh yeah, they is. All right.
Who's playing?
This preseason seemed like it's
Jets
long.
versus the Packers. Yeah, man.
Hey man, I had somebody that I know. She was like, "I think I'm gonna be a Dolphins fan." And I said, "You got a long, lonely road."
The Dolphins, alright. They kind of alright.
Yeah, every preseason
quarterback
they all
is
right.
good. Nah, but y'all got a squad. Y'all just like the quarterback. Like
y'all got one of the best corners in the league.
The same problem we've had every single season.
I know.
Every single time we've had a game, and our special teams is fucking trash.
Y'all in the AFC East, though. Y'all really only got to worry about the Bills.
The Bills.
Yeah.
Which is always a fucking problem.
Y'all might can do something, man. I don't know.
But this preseason, like, they not playing none of the starting quarterbacks. Like, it's mad, like, second and third stringers.
The preseason been like a month long, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That shit
they shortened it, and it's still this long. Like,
right. That shit dragging. I don't know what's going on.
The season don't start till like the 12th of next month. That's crazy.
Hey, I think I got everything sorted out. So we
got that Jiggy do-rag on, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Might be a collector's item. I don't know. We gonna see. This motherfucker might not get produced. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is the most expensive do-rag I have ever owned in my life, people. Okay, I don't know. How much does this one by itself cost?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just say I got two made. If I wanted to just make my, this bitch costs $100, bro. I was just gonna say it costs $100 to get this motherfucker made. So yeah, this might be a collector's item. Goddamn.
All right, so take it in. If it costs $100, how much you selling it? For two. How much you selling it to the people to make some?
That's the thing. I was gonna order more so they'll be cheaper to make. You see what I'm saying?
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Yo, don't do that, bro. Just get people to pre-order that joint, bro. Get a price for like 20, 50 or whatever, and get people to pre-order that joint. Smart thing to do.
My man's told me, he was like, it wouldn't be nowhere near as. I don't know why the fuck this shit costs so much to get two made, but he was like, it'd be way cheaper if I mass produce them. So I'm like, all right, bro, I'll see. I don't know though, man. Once I get them made, people be fucking with them, but like, I don't know, man. Right. People are so hard to
try and take that risk.
Sit up there with that, like, come on, man.
Nah, you definitely go about it right way by asking people like what they're willing to pay and shit like that, but it be like that though. Like when you say you're gonna make some shit and like 50 people say they want it, just bank on like 5 people really.
Yeah, man, that 50 people are gonna got 3 or 4 real quick. It's like, what the fuck you?
About 10%, dog, for real.
Yo, y'all see that Spider-Man trailer? I know Jack is hating on the whole Marvel cinematic universe stuff, but y'all seen that Spider-Man?
I like the trailer. I like it.
I watched that shit like 10 times already.
Bro,
I can't wait.
I cannot wait. Like, despite what some of y'all made,
they said the audio keep going out
because of Puddlegate and stuff like that. But I'm actually a huge Spider-Man fan. I have like Spider-Man comics and everything, posters, and I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. I'm really, really looking forward to the movie. And yo, anyhow, Toby pop up on the front screen, J-May.
He gotta be there. He has
to be there. Or
and Andrew Garfield. They both there.
I'm telling you, like, there's no way that you're gonna bring back all the bad guys from those films and not have any sort of cameos with the other Spider-Mans. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, why even do it? Like, why even do it?
Yeah. But that would be like one of the biggest disappointments in like cinema history if those dudes is not there.
That's actually a fact. And I'll give them props if they're not there, or if they're there. So far, they've done a really good job keeping it under wraps. I wonder if it's gonna end up getting leaked somehow, because a lot of this stuff usually does get leaked.
Yeah.
Like the trailer got leaked, right? The trailer got leaked.
Yeah. Something. I feel like that was a controlled leak because, like, I think like people, of course, been anticipating it, but the way it was leaked and then dropped the next day, like it seemed like they was just trying to get hype up again, and then dropped it on the internet because that shit did crazy numbers that first day.
I think I seen a stat saying that it did more than Endgame's. Like, it got more views than Endgame's trailer, which is absolute nuts.
Yeah, it's already at 50 million.
Yeah,
50
there's a lot of
million
hype going
views.
into this movie. Like, you already know what Spider-Man do. So Spider-Man's probably like the most recognizable superhero of all time too. You know, like very, very popular. So yeah, I can't wait for No Way Home. You know, Doctor Strange. Yeah, Doctor Strange. That guy is crazy, man. This power is just OD too when you really take it in, man.
You guys didn't know that? Like,
Oh no, I knew he was a badass, but goddamn,
it's wild what he does.
He's crazy. He's
I think the
absolutely
only
crazy.
person that gets next to him is Wanda.
Oh, with the magic and shit?
Yeah, but Wanda literally evaporated every mutant on Earth just by whispering.
Yeah.
She's supposed to be
Like, she did
Scarlet
that.
Witch.
Like, yeah, she was just like, no more mutants, and they all just gone. And she got rid of every single one of them in like one move.
Yeah.
It's crazy what she does. But Strange does some really wild shit too. Like, even in his fight against Thanos in the movie and in the comics. Well, I don't think they fought Thanos in the comics. He probably did at one point, but it's been so long. But like, even in the movie, it was good.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get started, man.
That's from a comic from the House of M from like 20 years ago. You weren't even born yet.
Don't mind them, man. Let's go ahead and get started with the podcast. Press Start Podcast, episode 206. We back with another episode. We missed last week. There wasn't much to talk about, so we just took a day off. But we back. So I hope everybody's been blessed. And and y'all, I hope y'all enjoy the show. For the new people that are watching, we're gonna go ahead and introduce our panel. My name is Kofi. I'm gonna start off with J Main. Say what up to the people.
All right, what up, everybody? J Main, of course, back checking in with the podcast, and definitely missed y'all last week. I just want the record to reflect that Kofi be hating on Alex, and he don't be trying to let Alex host.
Yeah.
Every time Alex be in the DMs like, yo, let me host, Kofi be like, you know what, boys, let's just take a week off. We'll come back to him next week.
Let him know, because here's the thing. I wanted to put on a good show for everybody. I was going to invite a bunch of people on here. We're going to have a grand fucking time.
First of all, y'all could throw around those crazy narratives. That's not true. I said Alex can go ahead and host. I said Alex can go ahead and host. And if you wanted to invite, I'm pretty sure nobody said anything after I said that comment in the group chat. I'm like,
yeah, but you said it at like 9:30 at night.
You know everybody was asleep.
Everybody was asleep.
I just forget it. You know what I mean? We'll just come back next week.
No. That's cap. That's definitely cap.
So hashtag let Alex host in the chat.
I said let Alex host, but you already know, man. So I don't know who would you bring on the podcast, Alex?
Ooh.
You know, who are these guests would you bring on the podcast? Let me know.
All right, probably
you know rounding up the Proud Boys. You know what time it is.
Who we bringing?
Who
we're bringing on Mario Sniper. Mario Sniper, 100%.
He cool.
Because he gonna hotbox all of us because we gonna get high as fuck. Then I'm gonna bring Jay Fonzarelli because his audio is fucking ridiculous. He's got a great setup. So we got another PC guy, an Xbox guy. Because this is a PlayStation podcast. Let's be real. That's what this is.
Wow.
So we got to balance this out over here, right? Or I'll probably do something really freaking wild, and I've been talking to some people with some check marks on Twitter. I'm not going to say who, but I might bring some of them on here.
Okay. You know
See, some clout in this bitch.
All I know is you've been tangling with a couple of people that dropping the ER word around here. Man. So we gotta keep them out the podcast, man. We gotta keep those mans out the podcast. You know what I mean? No ER.
Yo,
up in here,
not even A.
You know
Not even A. I don't even accept
no ER type of mans up on this podcast. We don't accept those type of people around here, man. You know what I mean? No. Anyway, Jamie, that is it.
Yeah, that's it, man. We are happy to be back, and hit that like button and let's get into it. Oh, yeah.
It don't really matter what this live stream.
Right, it really don't.
They want.
They can do whatever they want.
Say what's up, man.
What's good, man? What's popping? I ain't been on the podcast in about 2 weeks, man. Shit.
Awesome. Oh, you missed a week, right?
Yeah, awesome. It's been lit. Yeah. No, I'm still recovering from my dental surgery, man. Every time something crazy happened to my teeth, I hit my dentist stuff. He's like, nah, man, it's cool. It's fine. I'm like, hey, bro, I feel bone fragments falling out my gums, bro. Like, he's like, nah, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm like, bro, my gum is like detached from my tooth and move. I'm like, bro, is this normal? Like, what the fuck did you do to me, bro? This is cool. Don't worry about it. Just come in on next Tuesday. Like, what the fuck?
So where do you go? Where's your dentist? Like, where's your dentist located?
I go to it's like a dental college. Like he got like real like So he pretty much trained to be a dentist, but he got other real dentists that are fucking. Well, he a real dentist too, but he just training. But
yeah, I hate those. Man, I hate those.
Hey man, I gotta get that discount at work. You know what I mean? Even with the discount, that shit be crazy. Like, god damn, what was the original price on this shit, man? Damn. But shout out to Dr. John, man. He getting it right, man.
Dr. John.
Yeah, man, Dr. John, man. He be tripping, bro.
All right, yo, Alex, say what up to the people, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. I need to chill for half a second. First of all, hashtag let Alex host. That's number one. Number two, we are inching to 13,000 subs on the channel.
Yes, sir.
12,600. So if you're watching live, first of all, Kofi's like, what, 80 away?
80. Not 1,000, not 180.
Don't ask me. Fuck all them niggas. You heard me. Fuck all them niggas.
That Psychonauts 2 review didn't move the needle for you, Kofi. That didn't. Wow. They couldn't get you to 80 subs, man. God damn.
You couldn't get 80 subs with Psychonauts? You even made a good thumbnail too.
You photoshopped the goggles on his face?
Yeah, dude, you were ready, dude.
He was in that whole mesmerized. The camera had the fucking Mr. Krabs effect on it. Wow. I'm absolutely blown away by Psychonauts, man. You won't believe it. I'm like, oh shit, okay.
It was great.
Check it for that damn Psychonauts
game.
That shit is crazy.
Go ahead, Alex. Finish up.
Oh man. Anyways, somebody bought Kofi 80 views, just 80 subs, just real quick. All right, but we're gonna get to 13K.
Oh man.
Welcome to the podcast. If you want to support us directly, patreon.com/PressStartPod. Cast, or is it just pod? I forgot.
Pod.
Press Start Pod. Okay, yeah, it's just natural to me. So check us out there if you want to support us directly. That's the best way. But thank you so much for watching. And if you're watching on the VOD, happy Saturday. Hope you had a great week.
What is everybody?
Dirty motherfuckers.
What is everybody playing? Let's start here, man. What y'all playing? It's been a while since we did a podcast. Let's just catch up on what y'all been playing. You know, I've been obviously I dived deep into Psychonauts 2, played through that, put up a review. I've been also playing 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Low key,
like
it got me a little bit. It got me stuck a little bit. I'm a little stuck, but I'm gonna keep at it. The game is fun though. It's a very entertaining game. I'm enjoying my time with it. But those are the only two games I've been playing. What you been playing, J-Man?
Yeah, I played through the 12 minutes joint. I actually beat that shit on one stream. So check that out on my channel. But that shit was fun. Like playing that with the chat. I ain't going front. I got stuck too, Kofi. So at a certain point, it was me and the chat beating that shit together, man. Fuck all that. Ain't nobody got time to be sitting there stuck on the chat for 12 minutes. Ain't nobody got time to be stuck on that. Listen, it's a great game with a great story, and like it's fun to be had, but it was some little small shit that I got stuck on. And somebody was just like, yo, why don't you try this shit out? Fuck it. I tried it and it worked, and we progressed the story, we moved on. But overall, I thought it was a really crazy ass story. And it's still a couple other endings I got to get on that. So I want to check that out again and play through it and check out those other endings. So I played that. I put a couple hours into Hades on Game Pass. Oh, I love it. Hades is fantastic. Like, from the way I like the way that they tell the story and how like they like people and characters, they remember pretty much all the last interactions that you had like before you died and stuff like that. So like when you come back and you fighting the same boss over and over, like that first lady, one of the Furies, she starts to like, first you talking big shit when you fight her, like, you know, I better not catch you out there, yada yada. By the third time you roll up on her, she be like, now you're talking shit towards her, you know what I'm saying? So now you like, once I get there, pretty much I'm gonna handle you and move on. And she like, yeah, whatever. But other than that, like I like some of the weapons. I found the spear to be my favorite so far. And
really?
Yeah, I tried the bow and arrow was cool, and the sword I didn't really like, but I've been rocking with the spear.
I know
when I played.
I know it's a little bit obtuse. Try the shield.
I was going to try the shield next. But I feel like the shield would work best on the boss fight that I was on. I think I was on the third boss fight. So I might switch it up now that I know how to master the first two bosses, and then I get to the third and try a different weapon on there. But yeah, it's a lot of like upgrades and different things that you can find from the different gods and stuff like that that can help you create a perfect like loadout and stuff like that to progress through the game. But it's good. I'm enjoying it, and I'm probably gonna stream some more of that this weekend. And other than that, I've been playing Battlefield. I've been playing that heavy, Battlefield 5. So if you on Battlefield, hit me up, PC or PlayStation 5 or 4. We could play that together. Yeah.
All right, man. Jack, what you been playing, sir?
All right. I pretty much played 3 main games since last time I was on the podcast. First game, I've been playing Ghost of Tsushima, PS5 version, director's cut. I ain't gonna get too much into it because that's probably a topic. I don't know if that's a topic or not, but I ain't played the DLC yet because I wanted to stream it and my stream's been fucking up. So, and I haven't been able to play the DLC because of another game I've been playing. I'm gonna leave that for third though. Secondly, I played a little game by the name of Death's Door. I beat that.
Nice.
That game is fucking heat, man. Like I said on Twitter, man, for what they was going for, in my opinion, what they were shooting for, the game is damn near flawless, man. I ain't got no complaints, no quarrels about the game. The shit was very fun. I like how challenging it was. It wasn't too challenging though. I beat the game without even upgrading my character, so it wasn't that bad, but it was a decent challenge. It didn't disrespect me or my time. Okay, I can appreciate that. So, and it was on PC. I don't even like playing on the terrorism. That's how I know that's a good game. If a game make me come back to it and beat it on PC, I know I'm fucking with the game, right? So Death's Door, recommend that. The third game, little game named Hades. I'm uploading the video right now about Hades. I done beat the game 6 times, man. I done beat the game 6 times. I beat it with every weapon, right? So I beat it with every weapon. Pretty much everything J-Man said, man. This game is fucking heat, man. You know, I thought, you know when games be getting hyped up, you be wondering, like, is they capping? Like, this shit? Nah, that's the real deal, bro. If you ain't played this game, you gotta get it, okay? It's on everything now. This shit is fuego. I ain't got nothing bad to say about that game either, man. So yeah, that's what I've been playing.
Wait, so when you say you beat it 6 times, like how long were your playthroughs after your first one and stuff like that?
My longest playthrough was 47 minutes. My shortest playthrough was 23 minutes.
Damn.
Oh, they count time different, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if the game is not long, you could beat the game. My average playthrough probably be about 35 minutes, 40 minutes. It's not a long game at all, but it's difficult. You see what I'm saying? It's difficult, and it's a game of chance. So if you don't run up on the right upgrades, you fuck pretty much. So it's all about specing your character, right?
Did you like the that divine dash? I found that to be really helpful. At least towards the beginning of the game.
Is that the one that shields you? Is that the one?
Yeah. And the one
that's fire. That's fire.
Yeah, that's my shit. If I don't got that, I'll be ready to just die. Like if that don't come up early, I'm out.
I just beat the game, bro. I just beat the game purely damn near dashing, bro. I had what's my man name? Poseidon, his dash with the little splash effect,
with
bro.
the splash, yeah.
Bro, that shit was doing damage. It was crazy.
There's a lot of combos you can make with what you have.
Yeah.
And then the stuff you feel like, I don't like this, you can still make something out of it, which is really, really cool.
Yeah.
Or you could sell moves you don't like too. Get your money back. Yeah.
Shout out to Returnal for creating the roguelike genre and and spawning all of these children like Hades and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like shout out to Returnal, man. Really
people didn't know what roguelike games was until fucking Returnal came out.
Absolutely.
Even though Hades was out like 2 years before that, motherfucker was playing it.
Didn't exist.
I had no idea what a roguelike was.
I might go back and try some other games that I dropped that was roguelike. I ain't
Look at
front.
Sony inventing genres.
Yes, sir. You love to see it.
All right, Alex, what have you been playing?
So I finally finished Chrono Trigger, game of every generation ever made. Period.
Don't you beat that like once a year?
Once a year, yeah. But now I'm just like hanging out doing secret endings and stuff, which like I got when I was a kid. But there's another secret ending that you get for the 3DS version, which ties directly to Chrono Cross. So I might start just playing Chrono Cross next. But with what Square Enix is doing, it looks like they're actually porting PS1 games to PC, which is pretty wild. So I don't know. But I think I'm just going to finish Death's Door after this. Because just, Death's Door is a really good game. And I'm like halfway through it. So, but I'm playing Halo. And then I'm also playing DMC on Sundays. Okay, DMC 5 is fucking GOAT.
Okay. Since it was such a big conversation a couple of podcasts ago, about Psychonauts 2. I thought we should just get into that first and get it out the way. Psychonauts 2 came out to a whole bunch of great reviews, and
Love to see it. Love to see it.
and what's funny is me and Jack almost did a little bet on this Psychonauts, but he kind of pussied out at the very last minute.
That's not the right terminology, Kofi. What happened was I acknowledged that the game was going to get high markings. So, I'm an experienced gambler, right? I said, me betting on this game getting a low Metacritic is not conducive to me keeping my money in my pocket, right? So I withdrew any consideration of that. But I knew this game was going to, review highly.
But when we were speaking on the podcast, you had a lot to say about Psychonauts on how it looked like shit. You were laughing.
I agree.
You were sending me footage of the first Psychonauts, and you said it looked the same. The graphics hasn't changed. J-Main, you said that too. You said that
absolutely.
Too,
the game is
visually.
The game is still ugly. It's ugly as hell. The game is very ugly. Still to this day.
We had to double down, Jack. Fuck you talking about?
Absolutely. I saw the IGN review. I saw the IGN review without HDR. My eyes damn near fell out my head. I was like, God damn, what this shit looks damn, this a 2021 game looking like this? Okay.
Well, as someone who's actually played the game, I could don't listen to Jack. It's like the game.
What you playing it on? What you playing it on?
I'm playing on the Series X.
So you're playing the very best version with the very best visuals, correct? Let me just get that out there. You play with the HDR and all that?
It does with the HDR. I am playing on the OLED.
Right.
And
it looks good with the HDR. I like the way it looks with
really,
HDR.
really good.
Look
really, really good, man. So do not sleep on this Psychonauts 2. It's actually a really great game. And you don't need me to tell you that. Just look at the review scores that it got from the critics as well. So definitely check it out. Dope game. And Ghost of Tsushima also got some review scores too. The director's cut version, the game that I chose to skip. You know what I mean? I had to skip this one. I ain't gonna play it anytime soon.
I kind of don't blame you, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm a little burnt out on these open world games, and I heard that they actually did some decent changes to Ghost this time around, where enemies be changing stances. I heard that's a thing now, so it mixes up the gameplay. So I do plan on picking it up eventually, but I think I'm good on it now. Like I said, I'm just burnt out from playing open world games at this point, so I'm just gonna cool off a little bit. I feel like if I buy and play Ghost as DLC now, I won't enjoy it as much as I would if I give myself a break and I come back to it. I think I have a much more fun time with the DLC expansion. So I'm gonna be skipping that shit for now. But Jack, you said that you played the DLC, right? The expansion.
I'm playing the director's cut. I'm at the DLC, but I haven't started it yet because I wasn't able to stream it. So I haven't seen none of the new enemy types or stances and all. I could just really speak on the PS5 version of the game. And if I'm keeping it 100, I already said this on Weapon Wheel, man. I'm not impressed, dog. This shit don't look too much different in my, and I'm fucking blind. I'm damn near blind in one eye. I don't see the difference, bro. Like when the game launched, it was beautiful. It's still beautiful right now, right? But it ain't like for instance, Days Gone is the perfect example. When you play Days Gone on a PS4 or PS4 Pro, it's cool. But then when you see the PS5 version, that's actually it damn near looked like a different game visually. You know what I mean? And with the frame rate and all that. This shit, I'm not seeing it, bro. And then, motherfucker before it came out, the draw distance is going to be more drastic. But Digital Foundry, according to them, all the previous issues in the other version is in this one. All the pop-in it ain't got a lot of pop-in, but, the instances where maybe a pop-in would occur, it still occurs on the PS5 version. You know what I mean? I just think it got a higher native resolution now. That's pretty much it. But
wow, that's...
it's not.
So, Alex, you know what that means for us to get the true definitive version of Ghost of Tsushima, we gotta wait for it to hit Steam. Because like Horizon Zero
He left.
I ain't coming for a
Can you imagine? You know what it's like to get here's what it's like, right? You play Ghost of Tsushima on PS4. Then you get a patch, right, to get it to 60. And then you get an upgraded director's cut version, and it still isn't the definitive version.
Definitely not. Yeah, I
Because
popped
if
it
I
in for a few
recall,
minutes, and it definitely didn't look like anything special.
If I
You're
recall,
absolutely right about Days Gone, Jack. That shit. I was looking at Days Gone on PS5, like, damn, this shit crispy as fuck. With Ghost, I didn't get that impression.
Yeah.
if I recall, with Horizon Zero Dawn and Days Gone, Alex, when those games came to PC, it wasn't just a frame rate and resolution boost.
No.
You know what I mean? They actually went in there and actually did some stuff, like they increased
Real
the draw
work.
distance, like real work. They increased the draw distance of stuff.
They added
like that.
foliage sway, which wasn't there in the original.
Yeah, interactive foliage sway when
all
Aloy
kinds
is
of
in
stuff.
the high grass. All kinds of cool little things, Jack. So it
That's
seems
crazy.
like PlayStation is taking the extra effort to make the PC version stand out. They even added ultra wide support as well, Alex, for people with widescreen monitors. So it seems like they're going the extra mile for us. How do you feel
Crazy.
about that, Jack?
And that's why we're going to get into it. I'm sure this is a topic. That's why I got smoke for PlayStation right now. Because they playing us for fools. Each and every one of us. I don't like it. I don't appreciate it as a consumer. But, they got a couple more times. Like, I give them a lot of leeway because I fuck with PlayStation. I give them a lot of leeway. They got a couple more times to keep fucking us over as consumers, man. You know the rest.
Before you get
Oh,
You know the
yourself
rest.
Oh,
You know the
shut
rest. You know the I'm like Michael
fuck
Jordan this
up.
shit already.
Oh,
Don't make me hang up my
oh,
jersey, man. Yeah.
Yo,
yeah.
PlayStation,
I'm on that type time.
PlayStation is already
Yeah.
balls deep in your butthole, bro.
Yeah,
Already,
they really are,
bro.
Jack.
See,
They're already balls deep in your butthole, bro. And
Got
you
him.
still love them, and you still
Got
love
'em.
them, and you
balls
still
deep,
love
though. Hey,
them.
man.
They're already balls deep.
Terminology is crazy right now. I don't appreciate this. Talking crazy.
I mean, what's
Hey,
that
balls
like,
deep in
Jack?
some other buttholes too, and you still fucking with them, Jack. Hey, man, it be
Listen.
like that sometimes.
Look, we're over here getting the rusty trombone on the PC side.
Yo,
Wait.
I'm upset. I actually know what that means.
You don't know. You don't know what, Kofi,
I
you don't know what
actually
rusty
know what that means. That's
Jack
crazy.
knows what
Yeah,
rusty trombone
I
is,
know
right?
what that
Yeah,
means.
man.
I do know what
You
that
don't,
does it
means.
mean,
you don't
Kofi?
think you want to know.
Relax.
What does it mean, Kofi?
If
What's
it's
a rusty
what I
trombone?
think, does it have to do with the anal cavity?
Yeah, it does.
I think I know what you're talking about. Then,
Tell me what it means, Kofi. What's a rusty trombone?
It's inappropriate for the pod, man. It's very inappropriate for the pod.
You can tell it. You can say it. It's fine.
Let's just move on. I ain't talking about
That's
nobody's rusty
crazy.
trombone, bro. Nasty ass. Anyways, so where were we even? Anyways, I'm lost. I'm just
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Horizon Zero
Kinda.
Dawn.
Ghost
Okay,
Tsushima
Ghost. Okay. the reviews.
upgrades.
Okay, let's talk about the reviews. The reviews came in and they were actually extremely positive as well, right? Like the director's cut
Yeah.
got like an 88 on Metacritic as well.
Yep.
I think the base game got an 88, right?
Yes.
Did it?
Or, so I think no. I'm pretty
Nah,
wrong about
I
that.
think the base was like low 80s. I want to say.
Really?
Let's see.
About 84 or some shit like that.
Really?
I don't know. I don't remember.
83,
check.
yeah, 83.
83. Wow.
83.
Then it went up quite a bit. Then went up quite a bit with the director's cut. So
Yeah,
that's
that's
good.
Yeah.
Ghost is definitely a great game.
It's getting
and
more
I-
appreciated with time. I'd tell you that much. Like,
Yeah.
especially with all the stuff that they've been adding and all of that. But I feel like the conversation, like, it shifted. Probably like a few months after it came out, that a lot of people were like, "Yo, this shit might be game of the year," and stuff like that. So, no surprise to me that the sequel, not the sequel, but the director's cut got high reviews like that.
Okay.
But yeah, I
Alright,
gotta check out that Iki Island, man.
All right. So let's get into Gamescom. Might as well jump in right there because there's a lot to talk about. I might as well just say this. I didn't watch any of the live streams. The open night
Sheesh.
Damn,
live.
nothing.
I didn't
God
watch.
damn.
I didn't
You
watch.
acting like BG, man. What's going on, bro? You good?
I didn't watch any.
I
of
did
it
no
at all.
research. It's just crazy.
No research for what? For what, Jack? Yeah, I'm over it.
Did you watch any of the trailers after the
You
fact?
tired of the fuckery, man? I feel that, bro.
I did catch up on the things that I think I should know about.
Oh,
you know?
okay.
So I did get like the highlights afterwards, but I didn't watch it. So I want to hear from J-Man because I seen you do a live stream to at least the Microsoft joint and your
Yeah.
Gamescom presentation. So what was the viewing experience for you? Was it a good show?
The Xbox joint, hell no.
Yeah.
2-pack of ass. They had a couple good trailers in there. Mainly at the beginning with the Dying Light 2. That continues to look really good. And then after that, they just kept getting into bullshit, like just bullshit of games coming to Game Pass and updates from old ass games. Like it's cool if you play those games, but we came there to see what we wanted to see, and that was Halo and of course Forza, which Forza had a great showing too, and that new controller is fucking fire. But the Forza Horizon gameplay
Forza got a new controller too?
Yes.
Yep.
I like that.
It looks
controller.
like Skittles vomited on a bunch of puddle of piss.
Did I see that joint? I seen the Halo one. I don't
It's
know.
yellow,
it's the
purple,
yellow
and
joint.
pink. And
I
the
might have
blue.
seen. I might have seen. It's like some tie-dye type shit.
You
Mhm.
probably seen it on the timeline. It was floating all over the place. The controller looked cool. It was not really the
This one
colors
right
that I love, but I do like how it has the
I
kind
seen
of like
that. I seen
the transparent rumble
Mhm.
on that. I think that looks pretty cool. But overall, I'm not really a super huge fan. It looks decent to me. Like it looks alright.
Yeah.
So let's go over some of the announcements that Microsoft had at their press conference, and let's talk about them. So I think they showed Dying Light 2.
Yep.
How did that look, Jamie?
Great. Looks really good. They showed off that the like a lot more traversal stuff with the paraglider, parachute stuff, grappling hook, of course, zip line, just all the parkour elements and the combat with the zombies and the humans. It just looks like a complete experience. Like the gameplay they showing for this game is top notch, man. Top notch, and I can't wait. I can't wait to play it.
Yeah. The game has gotten multiple delays at this point, I think. Didn't it get delayed at least twice? I feel like it did. Or
I
was it
think
just
so.
one long delay? It could be
I know they
one
went
or the
quiet
other.
for a minute,
A
and we
really
was like, "Where
long
the fuck is
time.
the game at?"
And I know a lot of people were worried about this game going through some issues with, its development. But from what I've seen, it seems like the game is definitely, they're right back on track. And the game is going to be good from what I'm looking at. But then again, these trailers can be extremely deceiving.
yeah.
Hopefully we can get some hands-on footage of Dying Light really soon, like maybe a hands-on preview from like IGN or some playing like 10 minutes of the game, so we could get a real good look on with the game. So I'm hoping for that.
Tuck them fucking Deathloop hands on away, and let's get some more of these other games. Because
I know
if I have to
they
see
keep
another
showing
deep
that.
dive of Deathloop, I'm gonna take a deep
Oh yeah,
dive in the
did they show
ocean and
that
kill
again?
myself.
They showed that
Yes.
again,
Well, not at this show, but they had another one that came out like 6 days ago. Dog, I'm like, why they keep showing this game?
Yeah. I've seen enough of it. Okay, so Microsoft showed a new update coming to Flight Simulator. I believe you can race planes now. So I guess Flight Simulator has become a lot less boring now. Now that you
couldn't
can at
tell.
least do some PvP, you can race planes. At least that sounds a little bit more interesting than just flying to Egypt and flying back, And,
Yeah, it's supposed to be coming this fall with the multiplayer. They got improved 3D scans of the cities, and like 100 of the most famous like landmarks have been added and stuff like that. So they continuously improving it.
Yeah. So I think it getting some sort of like PvP racing mode, or I think that's cool. Am I gonna check it out? No, but I guess it's better, and I think this is the first time that they have had some form of multiplayer in a flight simulator game. So there's that.
You don't want to enter the danger zone?
I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay.
You don't want to put on your aviators and get in the danger zone, buddy? Sure.
I think I'm okay.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Paris, though.
All right. They announced that Humble's coming to Xbox Game Pass. Humble Games, and I think I seen that
IGN shit?
I guess so.
Humble bundle?
It says Humble Games, so if someone could fill me in what that is, I really don't know.
I think that's a publisher.
It's a
Oh,
publisher.
I think it's Humble Bundle's own publisher.
Okay, so that's
Oh
cool.
shit. Okay.
That's cool. All I know
I
is
think. Let me check.
they did some sort of scissor reel,
Mhm.
and I saw 1-2 indies in there that actually looked pretty
Yeah.
interesting. I saw 1-2 that I might have to check out one day release. So there's that. Oh, Microsoft also
it's an
showed
indie dev publisher. Yes.
it's a publisher. Okay, cool.
Yes.
They also showed a game called Into the Pit, which looked like some demonic shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about? The guy was
I ain't
doing
seen
like
that.
So Into the
hand
Pit
signs
is
and some
basically
crazy shit.
very similar, like Hexen and Heretic. You guys never played that?
No.
So Hexen and Heretic was like an old FPS game that was like similar to like Doom, but it
Mhm.
was all basically done with just like all medieval kind of stuff where you're like using magic and things like that. Just that's really what it's for. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry.
A description quick was think old school Doom, but with spells and Cthulhu as you circle, strafe hordes, and fight the evil back.
Pretty much. Yep.
So yeah.
Y'all
Not
looking
for
forward to that? That's y'all shit.
Nah.
I'm
hell no.
100% looking forward to that game.
Yeah, I mean,
That's that game right up my alley.
it looked like some Doom type of. It gave me like Doom vibes for some reason, even though it's not like a Doom
Yep.
game, but it gave me Doom vibes. I'm gonna keep my eye on to it. My eye on it. I mean, the other game that Microsoft decided to show was Ages of Empires 4, but they actually didn't show the
Ew.
game. That was a problem. They didn't show the game. They gave us a history lesson on a catapult. No, going over the trailer, we didn't see any footage or anything. They just gave us a history lesson on the catapult. So, J-Man, you did a live reaction to this. So, what was your reaction when you were watching this live, sir?
See, I thought this was going to lead into some gameplay or something like that, but nah, they were really sitting up here showing us like how to make this catapult, and I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. At this point, I was checked out. I checked out the show a minute ago. We was kind of just talking in the chat at this point, but no.
Okay. What else did they show? They talked about cloud gaming. Nobody cares. They talked about Wasteland DLC. I think that's something for Alex because I don't really care about
Wasteland DLC does look good. Yep.
October 5th, yeah.
And it's coming out. Sea of Thieves got a new
Jesus Christ.
themed ship.
Y'all really sat here and watched this bullshit?
I didn't watch this shit.
God damn. I'm glad I fell asleep now.
Oh,
Shit.
Jack, I'm trying to hit 4,000 watch hours. I gotta
Hey,
do
man, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you,
This shit
Playboy.
was
I feel
hard,
you.
man. I couldn't believe this shit. I'm like, Sea of Thieves. It got worse too by the next game. I
Yeah,
couldn't
no.
believe-
I should see if these got worse the second they talked about it because it was fucking Borderlands 3 content for Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, some special
y'all
event that
serious,
they're
bro?
doing. You can get a Borderlands themed boat. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, I don't care. State of Decay 2 Homecoming is coming.
I told you. They Decay DLC, man.
DLC. Apparently, you're going back to an old area that you used to go to, so it's kind of just a remake of an old area with more content or something like that.
Oh, so it should be
from what
brand new
I'm
to
reading.
most of the players. Got it.
Yep.
Yep. They showed another game called Stray Blade. I watched a bit before the podcast. It looked like total butt cheeks.
Hey, this is crazy.
Oh, this show
Yo,
was terrible.
Kofi's so disappointed right now. He's like
No,
disappointed
I just
father.
I just don't care. I just don't care. That's all. Crusader Kings 3. I don't
That's
care
the
about
shit
this
right
shit.
there.
To
Boy,
be
you better
honest.
stop. That's a
I don't care
great
about none
game.
of this shit. They showed a launch trailer of Psychonauts 2.
Yep.
And yeah, this game is already coming out. It's cool. Got good reviews. You guys already know what it is. They showed some footage of the Gunk.
Oh,
That looks good.
Gunk.
That's
This is a
That's
game
gonna
that
be-
I'm keeping my eye
playing
on
that.
as
I'ma play
well.
that.
They didn't show a lot. I thought they was going to show much
Yeah.
more, but it was like a 45-second trailer. I was like, damn. Because that was one of the games that I was looking at like, damn, that looks pretty decent, but they ain't show much.
You know, game looks crazy good. That is in the Humble Pack. Signalis. Kofi, it's the one where you saw the girl like rip off her arm and let that pixel anime style.
Yeah, that
and then,
game
like, rip out
caught.
her
Yeah,
eye.
that cop. Wait,
That
that game's
fucking
out right
game.
now.
No, it's not out yet, but it's going to be launching. But like that game, that caught my eye big time when I saw that shit, dude.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
that was in the
so
whole thing.
and last but not least, they ended the show showing Forza Horizon 5. They announced that the car that's gonna be on the cover is like a Mercedes AMG like supercar.
Yeah.
That
The
shit
game
fire.
the game looked good. You know, Forza Horizon 5 is the day one cop. Well, I'm probably gonna get sent the game, so that's a blessing right there. I ain't
Oh
gonna
yeah,
pay
I
for this
seen
shit.
that. Microsoft sending you games and shit
Yeah,
now.
you get games sent to you?
Oh man, look,
never-
I see you,
I
dog.
never, ever since Ori Day, I've never bought a game from them. They have sent me everything.
So we can
You know
take
what's
your
crazy?
Psychonauts review with a grain of salt then.
Huh.
Since
Well, you can
Game
take
Pass,
it-
no
it don't
Xbox,
really-
no Xbox sets about the game. So
Wait, say that again? Say that again, Jack?
I said, you said since Ori, you haven't bought a Microsoft game.
Yeah, I haven't bought a
I said
Microsoft
since the induction of Game Pass, no Xbox fan has also bought a game.
game.
So you in the ecosystem
just-
for real now, baby.
I
they
just
love
took it in
it.
what you said. I just took it.
And
in,
the Outrider
yeah.
Devs wonder why they still looking for a royalty check.
Looking for a check from Outriders.
Ew.
Yeah. So
Just giving them shit out. That's why.
Forza's looking good, man. There's nothing bad to say about Forza. Forza's looking fantastic. Definitely can't wait to play with the boys. But I just hope that everything's looking great. But I'm just hoping the matchmaking is better than Forza Horizon 4. Because if you played Forza Horizon 4, you know the matchmaking is kind of janky. Sometimes it works. It could be kicking people out your party. It's sometimes a nightmare. So I'm hoping that they get it right with Forza Horizon 5. But the whole everything that they've showed for this game looks dope. I think the dude drove into like a sandstorm or some crazy shit like that.
Yeah.
That shit looked cool. So yeah, I wasn't really feeling this whole Mexico thing when they announced it, but now I think I'm on board. You know, I want to see.
Nah. Yeah, they went through like a whole like couple different type of like
Areas.
terrains and areas. Just that game looked fire to me. Like I never played. I never picked up a Forza. I played Forza before. I never like completed one, but I definitely want to check this one out. This one looked good.
All right.
Yeah, that was it.
So that was pretty much Microsoft showcase at Gamescom. I'm glad I didn't watch it. I probably would have cut off. I told you I'm not doing any more live reactions to like this type of shit ever again. So you're not gonna get that from me.
I mean, the last time you did when you fell asleep. The other time before that,
You cut
had
it
a
off.
giant bottle,
Yeah.
and you like got yourself ridiculously hammered.
Unless it's like some sort of like super E3 show, I'm probably never gonna ever do one of those again. I'm just over it. I'm at this point of my YouTube life that I'm not doing that ever again. So I'm done.
Nah, that shit was fun though. I had fun in the chat with the chat, I
Yeah.
should say. So we had a good
Yeah,
time.
I think
but
that's
that
the
show
best
itself was ass. Yeah, that's always the best part. It's the
It's
chat.
like let me just eat shit with the chat for like 2 hours or
Talk
some shit.
Yeah.
roasting
But if you're there looking
presenters
for
and
like
shit.
actual shit, no, you're not gonna find anything.
Yeah. So for the people that did watch it, and J Main at least, what would you rank this show out of 10 if you had to, score it?
A 2. I give it a 2 out of
2.
10. Yeah.
What was the best announcement out of the show for you?
I'll probably say the Forza was like the best announcement. Well, the best show, and I was not really an announcement. They showed the controller. I thought the gameplay showing was excellent. And even though Dying Light looked great as well, I was more blown away by the Forza stuff. Probably just because I never really played one like that. So that one got me really interested.
All right. So let's
But
move
yeah.
on to opening night live. Jeff Keighley's show that he'd be doing every single year. They had a 2-hour show. Another show I didn't watch. I didn't care to watch, so I didn't.
Damn, Kofi, are you okay?
But
Yeah, you
I
good, bro?
I've been
sad?
I was paying attention. I was paying attention to I guess the big announcements on Twitter. So I have the link in front of me here. We're gonna go over it, and we're gonna see what they announced that was cool. All right. So the first, okay, I don't know if this is in order, but let's just talk about some of the games. They showed Saints Row. I later went back
this
to
is in
watch
order.
the trailer. Okay. I later went back to watch the trailer, and I seen on YouTube that the shit got a whole bunch of dislikes, yo.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, gamers ain't fucking with this shit. They want
Yeah.
the reboot. They wanted the reboot to be like 1 and 2, where it's more about like gangsters and like this one's supposed to have gangs and stuff too, but the vibe is more like
It's still
fucking
goofy.
yeah, it's still a little bit goofy,
Yeah,
like you know,
yeah.
some millennial goofy shit going on with these characters
Mm.
and stuff like that.
Gotta appeal to the kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Fellow kids.
I was reading through the comment section and people are saying like this looks like some Gen Z bullshit. That's what I was reading, you know, like in the comment
Wow,
section of it.
that's
And I'm watching it and I definitely do understand what people are saying from at least the CG trailer that we saw. I felt like we all know that Saints Row 1 and 2 are the best Saints Row in
Yeah.
overall. I think 3 wasn't a bad game. I enjoyed 3 for what it was, but I felt like that was the turning point of Saints Row becoming something like extremely goofy. And you know, the game never really took itself super serious, but I would say with the first 2 Saints Row games, those were a little bit more down to earth than, you know, the later ones. So when they said that they were rebooting Saints Row, I was hoping to see a little bit more grimy. Yes, you could keep like the fun aspect of Saints Row to a certain degree, but keep it in check. Don't let it get too far, like Gat Out of Hell or Saint, you know, them types of Saints Row. But I guess at least this game is going to be cross-gen as well. It's going to be cross-gen.
Yeah.
So, and there's a game coming out next year, so a lot of people were even upset about that. But from what they were like pointing out, and saying that they wanted to do in the game and bring back like building up a crew, taking
Right.
over areas, gang turf wars and stuff like that. Like all that shit sounded fly, but I think it's just the look of the game and how cringy the characters were sounding that got people thinking like, yo, this shit's about to be some real Fortnite Gen Z type of bullshit, and I think that's what got people worried.
Yeah,
So-
like because even in that little, they showed like gameplay, maybe like 15, 20 seconds of gameplay. Like the gameplay still looked like good to me to play. And they say it's gonna have like co-op and stuff playing through the story. You could buy buildings that you could use for criminal endeavors that impact the world and stuff. So I think like the initial reaction is going to be bad because of the way it looks. But I think if they start showing more gameplay and showing people how it is, you know, appealing to the roots of what 1 and 2 were, then I think the reception will get a little bit better. But yeah, the way them characters was looking, I felt like when you watch it, it just feels like they landed in the middle of in between 1 and 2 and 3 and like the rest. It's like right somewhere in the middle, trying to appeal to both sides.
Yeah. I guess we're gonna see how it turns out. I haven't like completely, you know, crossed it off the board. Like I still want to see more from the game. I didn't see the 20-second footage that you were talking about. I didn't even get to see it. Did it look good at least? From
like visually?
I didn't even see it, so I don't know. What do you think? Did it look decent?
I thought it looked okay. It looked okay. Like
Okay.
Like Saints Row's never been like one for like the realistic graphics like a GTA.
Which is cool.
Right.
Too. Yeah,
So like the
that's-
way it's art, it looks like a Saints Row game to me. Like if you had to like put it in some type of perspective, like it looks like a Saints Row game.
Okay. All right. They went on to do a world premiere reveal. They showed a game called Marvel's Midnight Suns. So this is a game developed by 2K Games. It's pretty much the rumored Marvel XCOM game that we've been, you know, hearing whispers about for some time now. And it from the trailer I saw, I thought it looked decent. You know, I'm not a super big XCOM dude, you know, but I know there's a lot of fans of the genre out there. So, Alex, I think
I'm ready for this game.
yeah, I want to hear from you because this, you know, this top-down PC bullshit is your vibe right here, man.
That's
You know what I
my
mean? So
fucking top-down PC bullshit strategy.
yeah,
Fucking what is it? Asymmetrical camera angle. That's the fucking jam. That's gonna be the fact that you don't play XCOM, Kofi, is a crying fucking shame.
yeah,
But didn't you play Mario Rabbids? Like ain't that like kind of like
That's
XCOM?
it.
Yeah, I played that, and I still have to finish up Gears Tactics, which was I actually enjoyed it for what I was playing. It was a lot of fun. I need to get back to it, man. Like I just been, you know what I mean? Like I need to get back to a lot of shit, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel like you're in a drought and you need something fresh and new to try.
Nah, I got shit to play, man. I got shit to play, but I got shit to play still.
Wasn't this
I'ma
game
check
not
it out.
supposed to have Marvel characters or anything like that in it? Like
It got
feel
Wolverine,
there was
it got
create your own
Blade.
character. Create your own character.
Oh, okay.
I
So
don't
the
think
main
you can
character.
play as them. Yeah, I don't think you can play as them or some shit. I don't know.
Usually in the XCOM games, you control different characters, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, oh, that was Jeff Grubb that had dropped that rumor. Never mind.
The boy Grub.
What can I say about your boy Grub?
I don't know. He ain't shooting 100% no more. I don't know if he ever was, but his percentage is looking real Russell Westbrookish.
Whew, don't say that. That's good.
Shout out to the Lakers.
So Marvel Midnight Suns, man, it's a game that I will possibly check out one day, maybe. Who knows? Next on the docket that they showed us Call of Duty Vanguard. We gotta look at the campaign. Is anybody interested in Call of Duty Vanguard?
Not at all.
Nah. I don't give a fuck about Call of Duty no more these days. Like the little campaign gameplay looked alright. You know, they finally you know, added the ability to shoot like blind fire and stuff like that over objects, like, you know, the shit other games been doing for a while now. But I don't know. They added Laura Bailey as the voice actress to the character. Like I gotta say this though about Laura Bailey. Like as much as we give her shit about being in everything, she's a fucking great ass voice actress, man. Like she does a good job in the characters that she plays. But they did add more verticality to this game, like climbing up buildings and stuff like that. A lot of Uncharted-esque set pieces in this game.
I saw that.
Climbing in buildings as they're falling,
Yeah,
jumping
I
from
saw
window to
that.
window.
Yeah,
You know,
I saw
stuff like that. I was like, okay, I see them, you know, trying to step it up with the set pieces, but you know, this is supposed to be like one of the real stories of a lady from the World War II era, and that always keeps me intrigued that these were real stories and stuff like that. But I probably won't pick it up.
So hold on. Nobody in here is interested in COD, right? So
No.
that leads me to believe that all three of y'all are going to end up purchasing it. That's how that.
That's
how they usually work, man. I don't know with certain games.
Hell
I don't
no.
know. All right, man. We gonna see.
Bro,
I didn't buy Cold War.
Yeah, I haven't bought a COD since Modern Warfare 2.
All right.
I had 2019, but I barely played it. And yeah, it's a wrap for me on COD. man.
Yeah, that's
Real
a big
shit.
slip. A big slip. Big slip.
Especially after I've been playing Battlefield, dog. That shit is just so epic, man. Like you can't. I know, like COD is almost like a whole different experience, but it's just like you can't go back from that when you are looking for like a war shooter like that. It's the best cinematic multiplayer game you'll ever play, and that's Battlefield.
Yeah. All right. So, one of the games that we're hoping to see on Microsoft's Gamescom show was Halo Infinite, right? We were hoping to see that, but it didn't pop up over there, right? Because at that point we didn't have a release date, and everyone was hoping to see some more campaign footage from the game because we haven't seen it in a hot minute. So Jeff Keighley clearly got the exclusive for the opening night live. Halo Infinite did pop up on stage next, and they announced a new controller and a custom console.
What's so funny?
I will say that Elite controller is fucking beautiful though. I will say that.
It's a good look.
Yeah,
Very
that's
nice.
nice.
Very nice. Very
That is
nice.
nice.
I ain't even gonna hold you. I tried to pre-order that shit, sold out. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm done.
Quick.
They sold out so fast. So that's just sad, man. I kind of wanted that shit, but it's all good. It is what it is. They also, like I said, they also did a custom console. I thought the custom console looked all right. You know, it didn't really look too amazing to me. I thought the controller looked dope though.
Yeah, the controller definitely looked better than the console to me.
Yeah, the console just looked like whatever to me.
I think there's gonna run into a lot of issues on the Xbox with the custom console. I just feel like the shape of the console it leaves like no room for it to really get crazy with the custom ideas. But maybe like more engraving things like they did with the Gears one, like that could make it a little bit better. And I'm sure they're gonna do like the sounds and stuff like that with it as well. That's
Yeah,
always
I'm
cool.
pretty sure I read somewhere when the on button has like some sort of Halo sound when you press
Yeah.
this console, this custom console. So, yeah, you know, Microsoft usually does a good job with that shit, and we're gonna get a sleeker Series X eventually, right? We're gonna get one probably in the next two years, probably get a remodel.
Wait, did they say that sound was gonna be there at launch, or was it coming later in the season pass?
Who knows?
Or the battle pass or whatever. Oh, okay. I'm just checking. Because who gives a fuck about console sounds? We'll get it later.
So we did get a release date for Halo Infinite. The game is releasing December 8th this year. It did not get delayed. We did not see any footage. We just got this CGI cutscene of the multiplayer. I guess they're trying to. This rollout for Halo has been extremely weird. You know, that's all I gotta say about that. The rollout's been extremely weird. We need to see footage of that campaign like ASAP. It's making me a little bit worried at this point.
Yep.
Are they not showing it because the shit is cheeks? Like, what's the reason why they're not showing this campaign at all?
Oh,
Alex,
wasn't there a statement?
Go ahead, Alex. What do you think? What do you think?
I think it's going to be bad. I think it's going to be bad because let me put on my Alex Jones hat for a second here. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Cyberpunk was in development for over 6+ years.
Yep.
Cyberpunk had its own Xbox custom console.
Dang.
Cyberpunk had shown its gameplay to press. Cyberpunk is released second week of December. Halo has been in development for 6+ years.
Oh man, not like this.
Halo has its own custom console. Halo has shown its gameplay to press as well. Halo Infinite is also releasing the second week of December.
Hey man, a lot of coincidence.
That's all I'm gonna say. All right,
hey man,
I'm not saying that's what's gonna happen. I'm just saying
that's what's going.
The numbers don't lie, Mason. Okay, look.
A lot of red flags, man. We even the co-op and fucking Forge shit. Like, it's a lot of red flags there. And apparently, they said that they didn't show it because they wanted to ensure that it's polished as possible. So they didn't want to show that and have it interfere with the work that they were doing in the phase that it's in. So that's why they didn't show no gameplay.
Like when I did that live stream one day, and they were saying that there's gonna be no Forge, no co-op campaign. It's just things that you just do not want to hear. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's things you don't want to hear for a game that got delayed a whole year. My biggest concern right now is not really how the game plays, because I played the game and it plays fine. It plays actually quite amazing. My concern is the content. Number one, how much content is going to be in this, and the campaign. I just can't shake the feeling that this game is it's not ready for launch. I would love to be proven wrong if the game comes out and the solo campaign is incredible. The free to play multiplayer is packed with content. Then we're gonna be happy about that. But at this point, 343 does not have the benefit of the doubt. There's some companies that we give them the benefit of the doubt, like some companies like Insomniac, like they've been really spot on with their game releases. So if something's looking a little bit sus for them, we could be like, wait to release. But I feel like 343 hasn't earned that yet from us, because what they have put out with these last recent Halos has been just very disappointing. Whether Master Chief Collection launched broken, Halo 5 the campaign literally had a mission of you just walking from one point to the other, and that was the whole chapter of the campaign.
I remember that.
It's disgusting. You know what I mean? On top of the Halo 5's trash overall. What else? Halo 4, the multiplayer just wanted to be Call of Duty. You know what I mean? So I just hope that they get this one right, because you don't want to get to a place where the reputation of Halo is damaged beyond repair. You understand what I'm saying? You don't want it to get that bad where like when people see Halo now, they know it's gonna be some lackluster. It's gonna be some mid. For a franchise,
Yeah, and I think it's already there.
that's what I'm saying. For a franchise that it's just has gotten so much, praise, acclaim, awards in its history. It's just sad to see the newest entry of it launching and it just being, a whole bunch of people just being spooked in general. This should be an exciting time for Halo fans all over, but a lot of people are wary. They're like, yo, is this gonna be it, or are they gonna fall on their face? So I guess we just gotta wait and see at this point. And that's all I gotta say on that, yo. We just gotta wait and see on this Halo Infinite, but we do got a release date. It's releasing December 8th.
That December release
2021.
date, that shit screams like, yo, y'all ain't got no choice. Like, figure it out and get it out by the end of this year.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It
Like,
seems
y'all
so
can't delay this
forced.
shit again.
It seems so forced. And I do think Halo's one of them games that could drop anytime and be okay because of just brand power. It's a very popular brand. People know what it is. But I feel like it's exactly what you said. I feel like they're just trying to. This is probably the latest release date that they can possibly do for this year.
Yeah.
So they're really working to the last minute when it comes to this Halo shit. So let's see if they pull it together. But it might be. I just watched the Fire Festival documentary with my baby girl, man.
Oh my
I just
God.
watched
You
that.
really watch that?
Yeah, and you know what I mean? Halo Infinite is giving me some Fire Festival vibes a little bit. You know what I mean? We gotta see, man. We gotta see. But all I know is they were on to something great in terms of the gameplay and the way the game played, but it's the overall package that matters. And I'm just tired of these games being just serviceable at launch and becoming great over time. I would love for games to launch great. Is that too much to ask? And
That's the genre though. Games as a service, man.
I guess
The,
so.
ser-
I
the,
think,
the service is gonna launch, semi-complete to fucked up. Then they got to, improve it. That's how they do it.
yeah. All right, so that's that. We're gonna skip some of the bullshit games that they showed because I really don't want to talk about it. They did show a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game called Shredder's Revenge. Jack, what did you think of this? I haven't seen anything about this. Did you see it?
Mm-hmm.
You muted, sir.
Oh, I think you muted. You muted, Jack.
You muted, sir.
Jack muted.
Yeah, what's up? You said Ninja Turtle.
What did you think? Because I know you're our big Ninja Turtles fan up in here.
I thought it looked dope, man. They introduced April as a playable character, which is very dope. Bro, they made her look like she damn near the best character in the game. Like she was swinging hammers and shit, dropping mics on motherfucker. The mic explode. Then they got team up moves. Like they roll April up like a bowling ball, was rolling her into people. Like the game looks absolutely phenomenal. Can't wait to play it. Only thing about this game that got me worried. And my internet was messing up when I was watching it, so it was like cutting in and out. But I specifically, when they announced this game, they said coming to PC and Switch later, like next year, right? And I'm like, wait a minute, they didn't even mention PlayStation at all, right? So I'm like, then I was in the Discord. I'm like, yo, did they say this shit coming to PlayStation? Then somebody sent me a picture. It said coming to Switch console and consoles in 2020. What the fuck is consoles? What that mean?
Probably like
what the fuck?
Probably like old gen or last gen too.
Bro, I don't know what that means. That don't mean people like, oh yeah, it's coming. So if anything, it's like it's timed exclusive on Switch and PC, and then it's gonna come to place. Just by they haven't locked down or release by that word, and I'm not confident this shit coming to PlayStation and Xbox Day 1. So I'm worried about that.
No, you just play it on PC.
Yeah, Jack.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Didn't you beat Death's Door on PC, Jack?
I did.
Yep.
I did.
Okay, good. You're already there.
I only had that they fucked up my enjoyment of it. Though. I'm like, this would have been trophy support PlayStation. With that PlayStation, it makes it so much better, man. You know what I mean?
You got it on Steam though, right?
I did get it on Steam.
You got them Steam achievements. You good?
Come on, man. You know that don't hit the same. Alex, come on now.
Them Steam achievements is garbage. They were supposed to be updating those.
They ain't gonna
I don't
update
know
shit.
what
Then they
happened.
give bum ass Steam trading cards and then it's the
You make
Steam
some money
mode.
off that though.
You make money off that. I make money off
couple
that.
change
Then
off
some
of
other
that.
shit like some gems or something. I don't know how they do all that.
Okay,
They need a
okay,
sound. They need a sound, bro. That's what they really need. They need a sound.
What do you like a Pavlov's dog? You need to have a sound.
Yes.
No, but I think that's what makes achievements and trophies iconic is the popping noise when you achieve them. Like with Steam, it just pops up in the corner and it just looks like a friend just like logged on, and you know when your friend goes online on Steam
So
and
you're
like it
lonely.
just pops up. No, but I'm just saying like it's lame. The way it pops is lame. I guess that's why people are not so into collecting Steam, you know, achievements like that. You know, I feel like if they pizzazz it up a little bit, then more people will
Pizzazz
be
it up.
or whatever. Even if that's a word or not, but they, you know, put some sparkles on it. I think people will be more interested in collecting Steam achievements. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Let's see what else they know. Okay, I'm not talking about Super Monkey Ball. I'm not talking about Demon Slayer. Slipgate,
Bananamania.
cool. Riders Republic, trash.
Fart
Lego
on that.
trash. Synced Off Planet. It looks like a 360 game, trash. The Outlast Trials. What is this? I don't even know what this is.
Trash Outlast Trials. You go and do it.
This
Yeah.
is trash. Okay.
One hit wonder. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's supposed to be like a
Jurassic-
multiplayer Outlast, right?
Yeah. It's like I don't know if it's like some VR. I don't know. They got like these headsets, but yeah, it's supposed to be like a co-op outlet. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know what they do with this
I'm gonna
series.
keep my eye on that one. Because I think with the way they explained it is that you're like trying to get out and escape and stuff. But looking at the gameplay, it looks like I don't know if I didn't play 2, but it looks like you can like fight back and stuff, like throw items and stuff.
Two, you couldn't fight back.
You couldn't fight back, like set up
Nah.
traps and things like that for the people chasing you. So this might be some fun had here, Jack.
You know,
We'll
nobody,
see, man.
you
We'll
know,
see.
nobody playing that bullshit, bro. Just cut it off.
They might. Listen, the multiplayer horror games be doing having its own little community.
I like Kofi Energy this week. I'm fucking with it.
Like
Yeah,
Dead
I
by
like that. I gotta
Daylight
give a
and
fuck
Friday.
I like that. That's supposed to be my energy, Kofi. What you doing, bro? I'm supposed to want to call everything trash, man. You know what I mean?
What else? They showed a game called Doki. Is it DokeV?
Oh,
What is this?
DokeV.
Oh,
Yes.
DokeV. That was crazy.
I don't know anything about this. You guys talk about it. What is it, Jamie?
I have no fucking idea what I was watching, but it looked like you were able to like collect monsters and creatures and then
Yeah, like
fight against
Pokemon.
other. Yeah, it's like Pokemon with better like good ass graphics. That's what it looked like. It looked like it's running in Unreal because like the characters look like they're cutesy and fun, but then like everything else in the game looks like mad realistic.
That was jarring to me, bro. That was jarring to me,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm watching it. I'm watching the trailer right now. It looks weird. It's like lifelike, but like a cartoon at the same time.
Yeah, I kind of didn't like
It's
that.
kind of how
weird.
Mario looked in New Donk City in the fucking Odyssey. Like a lot of people felt like he didn't look like he fit there. That's what this kind of reminds me. Look like the characters don't fit in this world, but the frame rate was kind of terrible. But it looked like
It looked kind of
was
interesting, I guess. I guess we could keep our eye on
That ain't gonna be ass.
It's
They
probably,
was doing way too much. You driving mini cars and paragliding and fighting monsters, riding bike. Like what the fuck? It was just way too much going on, bro. Riding umbrellas through the sky. Like what the fuck is the point of this game? What's the main gameplay loop? That joint was crazy. It looked cool.
I feel like this game gonna have a big ass community though. Like it just looks like one of those. Like it looked fun. I ain't going for it. It looked fun. Like it looked like it could be fun. Once they clean up like the frame rate and stuff like that, but it's just a lot of shit going on. It's like
You know what that reminded me? It reminded me of like a Balan Wonder. What's that game? Balan Wonderworld, Wonderland, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Right.
That's one. It kind of reminded me of that. Then I went to Twitter and Blanche was saying the same shit, and he loved that game, right? So I'm like, all right, I might be on some of this fuckery, but I don't know, man. It looked weird.
Joint got 2 million views right now. 20,000 likes.
Apparently, they showed the game like 2 years ago. I ain't never seen it to just now though.
Right. This was my first time seeing it.
Yeah, they showed in 2019.
Yeah. All right. They talked about Jurassic World Evolution 2 as well, and they showed a official story trailer for Far Cry 6. Another game that
Big skip.
I do not care about. I do not care about none of this shit.
Shout out to my man Giancarlo Esposito, but we skipping that one, buddy.
Yeah, that's a big. What's this blood?
The
Hunt
graphics
game
on that
is?
game are fucking horrible, bro.
Yeah.
It's like two different art styles from the
It looked
cutscenes
like
and
it like a
the in-game.
remastered like PS3 game. Like I don't know, it look weird.
Mhm.
What do y'all know about this blood hunt game right now? It looked like some guns online type of shit. Low key, man's running on walls with swords and shit.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a battle royale game
Oh,
with like different
trash.
from
Trash.
different like vampire
Trash. Let's move on.
vampire clan.
Park
Like, I am given for this
Beyond.
energy today.
Park Beyond is like a roller coaster game I'm seeing right now.
Yeah, it's a amusement park simulator.
Cool, I guess.
Mhm.
There's another game that they showed called Jet the Far Shore. I haven't seen it before. What is this? Okay, look.
They showed this at the PlayStation
Trash.
the event last year, but it didn't really look interesting to me, so I didn't really care for this trailer.
Yeah, look trash. All right, so some news, some actual decent news, which we all seen. We seen this coming. You know what I mean? We got warnings from Jason Schreier. Horizon Forbidden West.
Oh wait, don't forget Wonton. He warned us too. Shout out
Oh,
to
yeah.
Wonton Soup.
Didn't he
Whiny,
fire
whiny.
his source apparently?
Yeah, man.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he said he fired his source.
Yeah.
Apparently,
You got to do that sometimes. Like,
trolling himself on Twitter wasn't enough, you know.
you got to know your worth when it comes to being an insider. So move on to the next one.
Horizon Forbidden West. We got rumblings that the game wasn't gonna make it out this year, and PlayStation came out and announced that the game ain't coming out this year. The game is releasing February 28, 2022.
Yeah. Wait, is that
Sony loves to cover up
February 18th.
20 what is it? February 28th?
18th. The last one came out on February 28th.
Why is
This
it
one coming
saying-
out on
why am I-
February-
Why am I reading
February
I'm reading
18th.
something?
Yeah, I think it might be wrong on that article.
Okay,
Yes,
the
18th.
article. The article is wrong. February 18th. Then, all right. So, what's it called? The game is in its final stages of development. They said, and Sony loves to do this thing. When they announce some negative news, they got to give you guys some good news. So, Horizon Zero Dawn finally got that 60 FPS patch that Jack has been asking for a really long time now. Now it's almost as good, not even almost as good. It's a little bit closer to the PC version, Jack. A little bit, you know what I mean? You're still missing some. You're still missing some stuff, but at least you got a 60 FPS mode now, Jack. So are you
That's
happy?
fucked up.
Fuck
Are
no.
you happy?
That's fucked up.
Fuck no. You know why? This is my thing with the whole situation. Okay, now pretty much if you ask 9 out of 10 people about Horizon Forbidden West, they would have said it's not coming out this year. But if you ask that 10th person, Jim Ryan or Herman Holtz, they would have said, oh, it's slated to come out holiday 20. Yeah, okay, sure, motherfucker. So everybody and they goddamn grandma knew this fucking game was not coming out this year. And that's fine. I can wait. What I can't wait for is the fact that according to them, in the patch notes of the PlayStation game version, it says we unlock the frame rate, right? To make it run at 60, because the PlayStation 5 is strong enough to run the game at 60 frames per second. The PlayStation 5 came out in October last year. Why the fuck did it take 10 months to click unlock the frame rate? I'm not a game dev. Why the fuck did it take so long? You couldn't have did this at all them fucking state of plays we had when you showed Horizon Forbidden West the first time. You couldn't have clicked unlock the frame rate back then, man. Oh, but let me get it right. Okay, so you're gonna announce it's delayed, which we all knew. We expected this, but you know, in my eyes, is it bad news? I kind of don't give a fuck. But if you looking at it objectively, it's not good news to delay a fucking game. They consider that bad news, and every time PlayStation considers something bad news, they gotta throw some good news in there. I'm tired of this shit. I'm fed up. I remember when they announced PlayStation Plus was going up in price. They was like, "Hey guys, guess what? Critically acclaimed." I think it was like MGS5. MGS5 is coming to Plus. Yay! But we raising the price $10. What the fuck? Huh? What happened? They always doing this shit. This is how you share your games. Ooh, you can play with your friends. We charge for PS Plus. Huh? What'd you say? What? Stop doing this shit, bro. This like the 5th fucking time they did. You ain't fooling nobody. Stop acting like we stupid, bro.
The
I hate
funny
that
shit too is
they're
that this
very
patch
smart.
this patch came out before the announcement even happened. So it was
I
like going around on the
know.
timeline. I was like, where did this patch even come from? And
That's
then
what
I'm like,
saying.
oh yeah, this game about to get delayed. I knew it was about to
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah,
I
I
knew
think
it.
I
Every
think that's.
time Sony does
I
something,
think they kept it in the tuck on purpose,
100%.
right? They kept it
Yeah.
in the tuck on purpose.
Held
and
it
they're watching.
hostage.
Yeah, they held it hostage. They were waiting to see if they're able to get Horizon Forbidden West out this year. And when they figured out they wasn't, they're like, okay, let's say we're delaying the game, but let's just add, we're updating our old game, so go check that out. They smart. We know what they're
Bro,
doing. They smart, man. They very
I had a dude. I was blocking people between that Psychonauts shit this week and that Horizon. I was blocking motherfuckers like the Kimbe Mutombo. I had a motherfucker tell me this dude said it was just slated to come out this year. The only person that's at fault for this is you. How the fuck you gonna blame me for listening to them? What the fuck? Huh? It's my fault. I don't even work at Sony. You might think I don't work for them motherfuckers.
And
How the fuck is it my fault?
And they doubled down because after that event where they showed Horizon, there was no release date. People was wondering, yo, where the release date was
That's
at.
what I'm
and
saying.
that's when they came out and was like, oh yeah, it's still slated for this year. We're aiming for holiday still. And we'll have more to say about that in the future.
Bruh.
It's our fault. They
This shit
doubled
is
down on it.
crazy.
They doubled.
Yeah.
What's wrong with people, man?
Yeah, they on some bullshit with that because, like you said, Jack, I do believe that they did hold this just in case they couldn't get the game out this year. But they could have did way more for the PS5 version than a fucking frame rate update. Like we was talking about earlier, they could have updated the foliage, the resolution, like all that other good shit. They could have definitely did all
what did they
that
do for
too.
Last of Us? I heard they did more for Last of Us, didn't they?
Oh,
No, that-
Last of Us 2?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
What did they do for that?
Oh,
Didn't they
you
just
about
raise
Last of Us 2? I thought you were talking
It was just a frame rate for Last
It's
of
just
Us.
I think they
frame
did
rate?
like a dual sense.
They did dual sense and frame rate. I think.
Oh
That's
yeah,
all
dual
they did.
sense. Yeah,
So y'all getting the bare minimum, huh?
bare minimum.
At
Pretty
this
much.
point, yeah, which is
Pretty much.
crazy.
Bare minimum.
All right,
I hate to
so
see it.
I'm not really too mad at this delay, to be honest. I don't think. Looking on social media, it didn't seem like much people were upset about this too. So it is what it is. I think
Nah.
this was expected at this point. They haven't really gave us a release date, so for a really long time now. So I think people expected this, and it was just a matter of time that it was gonna get delayed.
Yeah, let's just
All right.
confirm all they big hitters that was slated for 21 is 22 now,
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
and on PS4.
Yeah. They announced a mobile Marvel game called Marvel Future Revolution.
Big skip.
Skipping that, yeah, of course. They announced a game called New World, which I have no idea what this is. You just click through
That's
it.
that Amazon MMO.
MMO.
Well, I
No,
think
I,
that
I know.
game-
I know a couple people excited for that. The new
Okay.
world. Yeah.
Yeah, that's been out. I think it's been in beta or something like that, or like maybe early access or something like that. But I know people have been playing that. But oh yeah, it's coming to beta in September. So yeah, man. If you're into MMOs, check it out. I heard it's really
All
good.
right. They also
What,
announced
New
some
World
other mobile
or-
games.
Yeah, New World.
So New World's. I've been watching Asmongold stream that. It's pretty good.
Mhm.
But the other one he was talking about, there was another one coming out too. Ashes of Creation. That one.
Yeah, it's just okay. That's the MMO too.
MMOs are big, man. Don't sleep.
No, they definitely is.
Don't sleep.
They announced another mobile game called Tales of Arise and Luminary.
That's a Verizon, ain't no mobile game.
No,
Oh,
but
you
that's
with
what it
us
said.
today?
No,
No,
they got
no.
no tail. They do. I think they do got a
I
mobile
just- I
Tails
just-
game though.
Yeah,
I think they do
yeah.
got a mobile Tails game.
That's what I'm reading off. Well, that's the shit that you gave me call is fraudulent. It says
No,
Tales of-
it's saying Tales of Arise and Luminaria, but it's two different
Luminaria?
things.
What is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's two different things.
So
Alright,
Tales of
alright.
Arise is the regular game. Luminaria is the
okay.
mobile game.
Oh, okay. I see. I don't know. I don't care either. So it is what it is.
This energy, I'm feeling it, dude.
Yeah, man, I like it. I like it.
Yo.
Yes, sir.
Replace. I don't know. Okay, they showed gameplay of Ages of Empires 4 this time around. I think.
Of course
see
they
this.
did.
This
Well,
doesn't
my
look
shit
too
was
bad.
fucking up by this time. I ain't see all that.
Yeah, this shit don't look too bad from. I used to play Ages 2 back in the day, with my brother, way back. So I'm gonna have to actually check out this Ages of Empires 4 and see if it's actually decent. They showed a multiplayer trailer for this Crossfire X game that all these Xbox mans be talking about, but I don't know about this shit.
Yeah,
What do y'all think?
No needles.
What do y'all think of this shit?
Yeah.
I didn't see it. My shit was messing up. I didn't see it.
I'm more interested in seeing what the single player is heading for when who making that shit? Remedy. Yeah, I'm more interested in seeing what that looked like. I don't really care for this multiplayer though.
Is the game even out yet? Like what the?
Well, the graphics look pretty good for what I'm looking at right now. The graphics look kind of. It looked like some sci-fi shit though. Is going on. I'm seeing some sci-fi type of shit.
Yeah. No release date though. No release date.
Okay, so we coming to an end. They talked about Genshin Impact, that Japanese or Chinese game or something like that, the Breath of the Wild one.
Yeah.
We got a release date for Sifu, the game that Jack's been shitting on for some time now.
I love the release date, Kofi. Do you know the release date?
The release date is, I don't know if this one is right or wrong, but on the website here it says February 22nd. Is that correct?
Yeah, that is the release date. So this is why people that work for these companies and specifically PlayStation, they dumb as fuck. And this okay, and I seen Shuhei. See, Shuhei might be senile. I was gonna tweet him back like he was smiling. Sifu and Horizon released within the same week. I was gonna say, Shuhei, you can't think this is a good idea, baby. Who in their right fucking mind is gonna play reverse Mr. Miyagi simulator when fucking Horizon dropped like the week before that? Ain't nobody buying this bullshit, man. And then Xbox turned around and showed a game on motherfucking fighting in corridors that looked 10 times better than this. I don't even know the name of it. I think that was that Humble Game joint. Bro.
Oh, nah, Jack, you fronting now. That shit did not look good.
It definitely looked better than Sifu. I'm not feeling it, bro. This Sifu shit about to flop. And this is what I love. This is what I love.
Yeah, Jack has been killing this game since it was been revealed. He's been killing
because this is what I'm saying. It's been unreasonable cap, right? Because anytime another indie game comes out, an indie darling that's actually an amazing game, people shit on it. You playing that dog shit, that cell phone game, that taco truck game, you always got all this negative shit to say. But now, since Sony put a stamp on this bullshit ass Sifu, you're digging it, right? But this is what I love. Because now y'all got to back up all that shit y'all been talking, right? If this game was on Game Pass, y'all would be shitting on it. Game Pass fodder. But now that it's stamped by PlayStation, it's the new hot shit in town.
That's your term. How you gonna put that on us when that's your term?
That's what y'all
Game Pass fodder.
That's what y'all
your
call
shit.
It.
No.
If this shit was on Game Pass, wouldn't nobody give a fuck.
Nah, I disagree with that.
And I didn't even know this shit was coming to PC. This shit coming to PC.
Yeah, of
course.
Why
PlayStation man sucking it off? What's going on?
But you gotta give credit to. You gotta give some weight to the PlayStation stamp, my dude. Like they typically deliver quality games when they put their stamp on shit. So that might have something.
Did you play Destruction All Stars, man?
We ain't gonna talk about that, though.
Come on, we got to
we ain't gonna talk about that, man. Sometimes talk about that.
Everybody got to miss occasionally, man. You know what I mean?
Of course, but most of the time when they put their stamp on something, it's actually pretty decent.
I'm just saying.
And this is looking pretty decent. Destruction All Stars never had nobody like
Sifu about to be ass.
Yo, Jack. Like I feel like a game like this. This is from the creators of Absolver, right? This one
a game that was free on PlayStation and Epic Games Store, and nobody fucking played. Yeah,
I didn't like it.
Yeah,
I didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
I played it. I didn't like it personally.
I thought it was a good game.
But I will say that Sifu does look like they took what they learned from making that game into making this one, and I think they got some cool ideas with this game in the terms of when you lose battles, like you age, you get wiser, and some shit like that. Jack, it could be a hit or a miss. At this point, I can't jump out the ledge and say this game is gonna slap. But from everything that I've been seeing, it definitely does not look how look that bad. How you're saying it looks. It doesn't look.
It's what's crazy. I'm not even too much criticizing the game. I'm criticizing the people capping for this game because I see their energy towards other games. Right? I just, I'm a big proponent of keeping the same energy, but they're not it ain't even a Sifu thing with me. It's an Absolver thing with me. You didn't buy and play or support that game. Any other game that looks like it has a budget up to this standard, you don't fuck with it. But all of a sudden now you're interested in Sifu. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Jack,
they ain't fooling nobody, bro. Hype beats.
We can't
Hype
do
beats.
that. Oh, we can
Like,
say the same
oh,
for all the
absolutely.
people. We could say the same
Absolutely.
people for all the people who jumped into Bloodborne being their sole game. We can't say you haven't played the last
Jack.
one. So
That's
you know what
Jack.
I mean?
that's totally
How's that different?
Souls game.
How's that
Souls
different?
game.
Why didn't you
because
jump in and
first
play
of all,
Dark Souls?
I'm
then?
not
Or
the
why
only
didn't you
person that
jump
feel
in
like that. It's people that's
know
not
what I
even
mean?
PlayStation fans. Their favorite Souls game is Bloodborne or Sekiro because they
No,
play differently than
I'm just
other
putting
Souls
up. I'm
games.
just putting the example there. You can't use people who never played their first
Nah,
game. Look at
I
the
don't
people
buy
with The
that. I don't
Witcher.
buy
Look
that.
at the people with The Witcher. You think a lot of people play The Witcher 1 or 2? Come on, cut it out. None of these guys play
But that's
Witcher 1 or 2, but they jumped on
but
3.
that's different though. With Bloodborne, all this shit is different because I like third person action adventure games. I might not have played The Witcher 1 and 2, but I played games with that aesthetic before. I'm talking about people that I've seen shit on indie games, shit on Game Pass games. They won't play them, they won't give them a chance, but all of a sudden now you're willing to drop $40 on a fucking game from a developer you've never supported before. You're full of shit. I'm sorry. There's no way around it. That's like me coming on here and just Platinum Games are now some bullshit. I'm like, I can't wait to play this game. It's really on my radar. You'll be like, what the fuck? When the fuck you start some frantic bullshit ass action game? And all of a sudden I got time for it now. Like, get out of here, bro. It's ridiculous. You're not fooling me, goddammit. I'm sorry.
We'll
not
see
happening.
how the game turns out. So if the game turns out to be actually really good, reviews well, what are you gonna come out and say about?
Well,
Sifu
Kofi,
game?
I was gonna say I'm not gonna be able to get your opinion on it or J-Main's or because this game comes out 4 days after Horizon Forbidden. Nobody's playing this fucking game. Nobody's gonna play it. Okay?
Yeah,
it's
the
not
timing
gonna
is
chart.
the timing is kind of it's definitely tough. It's definitely.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. You can mark my
this.
words. Nobody's gonna buy or play this fucking game. It's gonna be on PS Plus within 6 months. Okay, I'll play it then. How about that?
They fucked up with that release date.
Yeah, the release date
They
is
fucked
kind
up
of
with that
kind of
release. And
bad.
that price, they fucked up.
What is the price?
$40.
That's much.
That's fucked up. That's too much.
Well, I guess we gotta
Especially
wait.
4 days.
I think
after
that release
Horizon.
date.
You
I think
fucked
that
up.
release date is gonna hurt it more than anything else.
Absolutely,
That release
absolutely.
date. It's kind of
Horrible release date. I don't know why they.
You
thought
know
that
what
was
have
a good
been
idea.
you know what have been perfect if Sifu dropped probably around like this year. If it released this like November, October.
January. Put it out in January, bro. You know what I mean?
Or even January is good too. I think that would have been perfect, but it's a little too close to Horizon. It's gonna get overshadowed big time. Yeah.
You hate to see it. I hope the game. And you know what's crazy? I hope the game does well. There you go. I hope the game does well.
All right, and the last game that they closed out the show with was Death Stranding Director's Cut, and it seems like there's a whole bunch of upgrades to Death Stranding. New story stuff, new gameplay elements now,
New traversal.
Yeah, new traversal. It seems like, we all thought Kojima's working on some secret. Well, not we all. Some of us thought that Kojima was working on some secret Silent Hill game, but clearly he was just, fixing up Death Stranding and making it even better. So, I watched the trailer of this. I like what I saw, and I'm still, I don't know whether to hold out on it and wait for it to drop on PC or if this is going to be some sort of PlayStation 5 exclusive. I'm not too sure yet. So
Hold out.
Probably come to PC.
I do wanna revisit Death Stranding because I do really, really like the game. At one point I would love to come back, and it seems like this is the version I gotta come back to. It's the version I need to come back to.
I
Yeah,
might
this is
cop.
perfect. I think it's free, right? The
I
next
think it's
upgrades.
I think it's $10.
Nah, I think
Is
they're
it?
Oh, is it
charging.
10?
They're charging, bro.
It's like 10. If you got I got the PS4 version. I think it's like $10 for me.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay, and you get all the extra content, including like the story content and stuff like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect because I ain't never beat it, so I'm gonna jump back in with this then because all them additions look good as hell. I was like, damn, this shit look fun. This shit look fun.
Yeah.
Especially that what was it, like a jetpack or whatever, boosters, thrusters or whatever.
The thrusters, and then it's got like the javelin thing where it fires things off, and you can go. Looks good.
Did you have that robot, that little mini robot thing that he had with the like a robot dog that was carrying packages?
Yeah,
Not
I
a
got
dog.
a companion.
There was a companion. Well,
It's a
even
companion
in this one,
buddy
they had a
robot.
companion though.
The original did?
The original had it was just like a equipment where you could like
send it
store.
out.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
But it
you
wouldn't
could do
walk
that.
with you. You would send it
Okay.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty much.
this buddy bot will carry things for you.
It's
and
like a
stuff.
buddy buy. Yeah, this is new. That is new.
You can replay
So-
boss battles in this. They have a leaderboard score on those. Got the racing thing.
You know what? I felt like I really enjoyed my playthrough of Death Stranding, but I felt like what that game lacked was I felt like the shooting was kind of lackluster in the game.
I didn't have a problem with that.
The game focused so much more about it's so crazy when it comes to like inventory and your packages and stuff like that. But I felt like the gunplay wasn't as enjoyable in the times where you did shoot a gun personally. I wish they somehow improved that overall or that experience. But besides that, I really enjoyed Death Stranding. I was fanboying for that game like crazy, if you guys don't remember, and I really did like it. So I'm definitely gonna be checking out this game at some point. Definitely gonna be checking it out.
What was that little teaser at the end, Alex, with the whale or whatever the fuck that was? That Moby Dick?
Yeah, people are saying that there's like connections to MGS5 with that.
Yeah, I feel like it is. I don't know. That was definitely some type of tease.
See.
Yeah.
Kojima loves to do little tease shits like that too. So.
Yeah. So that was Gamescom. That was it.
Yeah.
Opening night live. What do y'all think, man? I think there was some pretty cool announcements. So I guess like the Marvel stuff was cool, right? It's unfortunate we didn't see Halo campaign. The Death Stranding shit was cool to me. Horizon, we got news on that. And I feel like there's like one more cool announcement. But this shit ran on for 2 hours. I don't know how anybody sat here and watched this shit for 2 hours though.
I didn't.
Oh, none of y'all did.
I was at work.
I watched it.
Yeah. But it seems like it had like at least 1-2 cool announcements that are worth.
I feel like it started off strong.
The pacing was good.
Yeah, I feel like it started off strong. Yeah. And I don't know. I feel like it picked up again towards the end. But I feel like the middle was a little bit
All right. Let's take a super chat break and let's do some other topics before we head out of here.
All right.
Lembone Gaining for the $4.99. All love to y'all. Stay smooth, stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you. Papa John's for the 10. Kofi question. How come you beat Returnal and not Hades? Is it because one is a PS5 exclusive, everyone else is playing it? Hades is on your preferred platform. Even Jack is playing it, enjoying it.
Whoa. Yes, sir. Speak on.
I feel like I own Hades. I feel like I bought it. I think I did like I think I did an 8-hour like live stream at one time, and somebody told me to check it out. And I played.
Oh yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't know if you played.
I think I played. I did. I think I got past like the first boss, and I just stopped playing it because I was moving on to like multiple games throughout that live stream. And I did enjoy it from what I was playing, but it's just I'm gonna get back to it. There's a million games I low key need to get back to it, So.
And now it's on Game Pass.
I think he's trying to imply that. What's he trying to imply with Returnal?
That you only play PlayStation exclusives.
But I thought I'm an Xbox fanboy. So which one is it then?
You're a little bit of everything, you know what I mean? We ain't really we ain't pinpointed it yet. We on your ass.
And when did Hades become an Xbox game? Since it came on Game Pass?
It's on Game Pass.
It's too good to be an Xbox game. It'll never be an Xbox game.
Whatever. All right. Continue.
All right. Next question is from Tunde for the 5 through Super Chat. Shout out to the hype beast Kofi. Psychonauts 2 is pretty fire.
Okay.
It's a good game, man.
That's it. That's your game. Let me ask you a question, Kofi. A lot of people were saying this is gonna make the. I think the Spawn wave. You're like, this is gonna make the game of the year conversation interesting. Is this cap that we're hearing right now? Is this really game of the year level?
Well, I'm an Xbox fanboy, so I need to say that Psychonauts 2 is the best game ever created. But in reality, what I really think is the best game I played this year is actually Returnal, if I'm being quite honest. Returnal is the best game I actually played all year long. I feel like the gameplay in that game was just absolutely incredible in terms of the way the gameplay and very addictive. Very simple game, but it's what's the word I'm looking for? It's so snappy, it's so fluid, it's so responsive. And just the gameplay loop is just incredible. So Returnal is number 1. Number 2, I think I made a list on Twitter. Number 2 has got to be Resident Evil 8. That game, I played it
Ugh.
twice. I played it on PlayStation, beat it there. I played it on PC, beat it there. Resident Evil 8 is actually, I don't know what, something about that game. It's fantastic. I enjoyed it a lot. I really did.
Absolutely. It
I
was
really
great, Jack.
that
What
game.
you talking about?
Yeah, that game is
It's
fantastic.
all
So,
right.
and I will say this, and I stand by it. And you guys could say whatever. I think I enjoyed Psychonauts 2 more than Ratchet and Clank. It is what it is. Ratchet and Clank, I don't think it's a bad game. Once again, it's a great game, but I feel like it's just visuals. I feel like it really didn't push the franchise forward. Where at least when I played Psychonauts, I felt like it was a little bit more refreshing to me. You know, it was something new. So
Yeah.
no matter how you take it, it is what it is. Just how I feel about it. If you feel differently, that's cool. I have nothing bad to say. But I think I would rate Psychonauts 2 over Ratchet and Clank for me personally. And what would be last on that list? I don't know. I think I made like a little bit of a top 5, but Returnal is sitting on the throne right now for the best game I played this year, though. Returnal.
I'm in agreement with Kofi with that.
Shit,
Best
what
game I
else is
played this
coming
year,
this
man.
year that could be going on people's lists? Like, I don't know.
Halo
I don't know. I think Dying Light
Oh, not
2
too
has
much.
I feel that has a possibility in cracking my top 5 so far. Dying Light 2 looks
Yeah,
like
same.
it might be great, but then again, we just gotta wait and see. What else is coming out this year? I think
Battlefield probably gonna be on my top 5.
Me, I'm not a Battlefield guy, so I really doubt we'll even make my top 5 personally. Competitive shooters, now that was my days of competitive shooters is long gone. Metroid Dread.
What about Halo then?
Metroid Dread.
No, because it's nostalgic for me, bro. You know what I mean? Halo's a game that I've played since I was a child, bro. You have to understand that. Metroid Dread could crack it, depending on how good it is. I think that game might actually be some nice. What else is coming out this year? You guys need to help me here.
Shit, who knows?
That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, I don't know. So I don't know. This year, a lot of Forza Horizon 5. I know that game's gonna be great. It's probably gonna crack my top 5 because them Horizon games are great. You know, I know people like to shit on them. They just minimize the games by just calling them racing games, but the games are fantastic. They're fantastic. So yeah, man, I think those are the only games I'm looking forward to.
Boo!
I forgot Kenna was coming out this year still.
Oh yeah, Kana, how we pronounce
Kana,
it?
yeah.
I feel like that one is still up in the air for me. From everything that I've seen, looks good.
Bro.
But I feel like, you know, it's the studio's first game, so let's see.
You seen that leaked gameplay?
I've seen it.
It looks sus.
Listen, man. I already got the collector's edition pre-ordered. I'm just gonna say, I don't know, man. The game is beautiful. Let me just say that. How about that? The game is beautiful.
That's what I'm saying. Like people, these guys, look. Trust me, I love beautiful looking games, but I'm telling you, that shit wears thin. Like midway playing, like you get used to the visuals, right? Like it wears thin to you after, and it's like, okay, there's more to a game than it just being pretty. You know what I mean? There's a lot more to a game than just being beautiful, man.
That's what happened with Ratchet. Like it looked beautiful, but after you fight that same mini boss for the 30th time, you're like, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. Like when I got to that, like I've been saying this, like when I got to the end of the game and I actually sat with it over time, I'm like, yo, is this even better than like the other Ratchet games I played? And like it really, I'm like,
did y'all see the new controversy?
What's the new controversy?
Apparently, I guess he's a game developer or something.
Oh yeah, I heard about this.
He pulled up with proof. He said that Ratchet and Clank could easily run. He didn't even say on a PS4, bro. This dude said Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart could run on a PS3. Okay, that's what he said. Yeah,
damn.
Apparently, he got proof, and he was like, "They was lying about the Rift." And I don't know.
So what he did was he broke. So not that it could run. So when you say it could run, he doesn't mean visually. What he's saying is the PS3's hard drive is perfectly capable of doing the same thing that Ratchet and Clank did with the SSD. And he showcased how the SSD really isn't impacting that game the way people think it is. And so he showcased examples of how he did the exact same thing in the Lego games that he designed with the same sort of like mechanics and how that happens. And then he broke it down like specifically like the SSD really doesn't do shit. You could have put a PS3 hard drive in this and that would have run the game just fine.
The thing that people gotta understand, yes, there's benefits of the SSD. No one, I think no one is denying that. And I'm not gonna sit here and act like an armchair developer. But one thing I know is, I understand something called marketing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I understand something called marketing. People, they're gonna hype up their shit only possible on this. And in reality, that they be embellishing. A lot of these companies embellish. Sony embellishes, Microsoft embellishes. They all embellish. So once you understand that, then you golden. Like the whole Ratchet, like it's just a lot of fluff, and you have to be able to see through it. Sometimes I fall for the marketing hype too. I'm not somebody who never falls for marketing hype. Sometimes I fall for that shit too, but you could tell with a lot of shit that they be saying is a lot of marketing hype behind the shit. They know that the average person does not know the inner workings of how to design a game and stuff like that. So they could slide in anything. They could slide in pretty much anything and say it, probably, and the public will take it. You know what I mean?
What's funny is the chat is already like inhaling massive amounts of copium. The
It is what it is.
Cope. Look, man, y'all just gotta.
It is what it is, man.
Y'all are not developers, so don't act like y'all know what you're talking about.
So what he was basically saying is, conceptually, he could do the rift thing in the Lego game.
Well, yes. we seen. Well, what I was always interesting to me, like we seen what they did in Titanfall 2, right? And them switching like the assets of the stages and instantly between like that scene and and after playing Ratchet and Clank, like them rift shit wasn't like all that amazing, like how they kind of marketed it to be, right? Like
it wasn't the set pieces, but not like the mini type shit.
Yeah,
I think for Ratchet, it's just the how dense and lush the environment.
Yeah, the game
that you was transferring from.
The game looks good.
Yeah. The game looks good. No one's gonna deny that.
So I put the video in the chat.
No, I'm not saying like that it looks good. I'm saying how much information that you're quickly transferring from.
A lot of shit.
So how much detail is in one world, and then you shifting over to another world that's
he talks
just
about that
as
too.
detailed, if not more.
And he was like, "You can easily do that." Still, like he, and then he was like, "It's just a cutscene in between. He just loaded up as he fucking broke it down, dude. It's crazy.
I gotta watch that."
And even MVG, like Modern Vintage Gamer, he was like, "Yeah, that's right." And even the Digital Foundry guys on Twitter were like, "Yeah, that's right too." It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it's really not that serious. It's really not that serious,
Yeah, don't get your panties in a bunch about it.
Yeah, it's really not that serious. All that matters.
I mean, why this shit ain't no PS4 then? I mean,
it should be.
That's what I mean. Shit. I mean, hey, you're so committed to leaving nobody behind and all this kumbaya bullshit. Why not bring PS4?
Because they smart, Jack. It's selective. They selective what games that they're gonna keep exclusive, and they're selective what games they're not gonna.
I don't agree with them being smart.
The heavy hitters is gonna be multi-plat.
You see, like a game like I think we all could sit here and agree that a game like Returnal probably could run on a PS3, or not a PS3. Sorry,
but this is the problem. This is the problem with that notion and that logic. The last Ratchet and Clank game before this was a budget title, movie tie-in. How the fuck did the new game, even though I liked the new Ratchet and Clank, it was cool. How did this game become a console seller? Shit like this in Returnal. So you make Returnal in this exclusive, but you putting Horizon on both. Like if I was Sony person, I would make that exclusive because to me, Horizon, honestly, matter of fact, Horizon might did damn near outsell all the other Ratchet and Clank games. If I'm thinking about it, that shit sold like 18 million copies.
Like you mean combined or just individually? Shit,
I want to get crazy, but it's been so many Ratchet and Clank. I want to get crazy, but I don't know.
It might be. Yeah, Ratchet it don't sell too crazy. Like
that's what I'm saying. The last matter of fact, the last Ratchet and Clank game was the best selling one in the series, and I think that sold 2 million, right? Yeah. And the shit is like 12 games. So like, I don't get
I think that's why you do that, because it's like you want people to buy the system, and then you put a game that maybe everybody wouldn't buy, but they like, oh, this shit got the PS5 features. Let me get the system.
Bro, it's tactics, man. You have to understand it's tactics. They know. Look, I'm pretty sure if they wanted to get them like a game like Ratchet working on the PS4, they can get it working if they want to. It's tactics. They pick some that like, okay, we're gonna make this exclusively on the PS5, and like Demon Souls as well. I know for a fact that game ain't really doing nothing. Like, even though the game looks fantastic and Blue Point did a fantastic job, it's hard for me to believe that game cannot run on a PS4 either. You know, it's just hard for me to believe. Like, what is that game doing that it can't be scaled down and run on a PS4? Demon's Souls looks like it can, man.
So I got a question.
I don't know. I think it's just they're selective. They do it on purpose. They have some, incentives. Maybe, okay, this is why you need to buy a PS5 as well, because we got these type of games on there exclusively, right? So
I got 2 questions.
What's up?
Okay, my first question. I was watching the Call of Duty Vanguard gameplay reveal. My first question is, do you guys think that the first-person genre has peaked as far as innovations and what they can do? That's my first question. My second question is, have we experienced the next gen yet? Because I don't think we have.
And I think this is where this debate comes. And I think this is where the debate comes. Are we at a space where are like, what are these major improvements we're gonna see, man? You think?
Right.
You know what I mean? What are these major improvements? Will it be that much of a game changer than like Red Dead Redemption 2, that like games that we already experienced on like other platforms and stuff like that? Like, I guess we gotta wait and see, right? So
overall, it hasn't felt like a new generation.
Everything is just cleaner and more polished and like more, like. The jump hasn't been as crazy. Like, there's been improvements, of course, but
I'm waiting on Naughty Dog, man. Waiting on Naughty Dog.
So I guess we gotta wait.
What does it really take for you to consider it to be a new generation? Like, do you consider it graphically? Is that what you consider?
That's what they're talking about. They're talking about graphics.
But not even a combination of a few things for me.
I'm not feeling nothing, bro. I'm not feeling nothing from these games. I'll play it, I'll be like, that's cool, but like,
it's like graphics, attention to detail. It's like I'm a big proponent of more interactive worlds and being able to interact with, whether it's the environment, whether it's people in those worlds, and also introducing new things with gameplay, like being that we have these more powerful systems pulling off like more cool shit that maybe that it might have been possible before, but it would have took longer to do.
You see where the gaming industry is going? It's just going to be more battle royale and games as a service shit. You see where this industry is going, bro? But there's very few people out here actually really trying to change the game out here if you really take it in. There's a lot of recycled games. That's why gaming has become a little bit, besides the few here and there, there's a lot of lame shit.
The load time. People saying load times are vastly improved.
But if you've been gaming on PC,
that's like
PC,
2000.
That's regular.
I mean, it's still an addition to the consoles too, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Jack, like, people are saying loading, but like, y'all really don't understand. Like, man's been on SSDs from time. Like, we've been loading fast over here on PC. Like, loading like fast as fuck. So this is not really me experiencing this on consoles. It's just nice that it's on consoles now, but like, it don't feel like a game changer to me personally, because I've been experiencing this on PC for a long time. This is actually normal. Now I'm like not just sitting there waiting for hours this time, or waiting for these long ass 2-minute loading screens. That's never been a thing for me when I've been gaming on PC. So yeah, I don't know, man.
This might be like a plateau generation, man. I think
that's what
I feel like we're gonna get a lot of high frame rates, prettier visuals, higher resolutions. But everything else is just gonna feel like more of the same.
That's what I'm saying.
I hope I'm wrong, but that's where it's starting.
Me too.
At least.
Me too. So far, once again, the console's not even a year old yet, so this might be a premature conversation. We gotta wait to see maybe 3 years from now to see if there will be any type of game changer things to signify we're in a new generation.
Hey, speaking of that, right? Somebody, the homie Leaky, he tweeted us a video, tagged us in it. Kofi, he had a video from you from I think it was 2017, and it was your opinion on the Xbox 2018 lineup or 20. My point is that was 4 years ago, right? And in that video, you sounded like you do tonight. So my question, I got another question. Fuck it, I feel like Geraldo Rivera at this motherfucker. It's been 4 years, Kofi. What is your outlook on Microsoft right now? Has it changed? Are you still waiting? Are you still waiting for that one game to tickle your heart, Kofi? How you feeling, bro? Let me know.
I think Microsoft is probably in the best position that they have been in years in terms of, studios that they have working on games. Have they yet delivered a generation-defining experience since the likes of like a Gears of War a Halo. No, they haven't done that yet. Will they do that? I don't know. Who knows at this point? At this point, they got the studios, they got the talent. Let's see what they cook up with. But 2020 and 2017, I would say they are in a better position that they've been in ever before, and that's just a real honest answer. So
I can agree with that. I
Yeah.
appreciate your honesty, Kofi. Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you.
they're in a
It
better.
means a lot to me. Thank you, bro.
Alex, finish up the super chats.
All right,
For
so
me,
let's keep
please.
going. Rob with the 5. Actually, what Wild That Ghost DC got higher than Metacritic than base game. Don't release tended to be a bit lower, like Skyward Sword, for example. Jesus, dude.
Oh, I see what he's saying.
What's Alex?
I think he mean when games get re-released, like the re-review of the game like tend to be
I
lower.
want you to
I
go
think
back
that's
and
what he meant.
try to write that
Yeah,
out.
that's exactly what he meant.
Do it again with better grammar. Yo,
But I
Kofi,
think
I'm
they
playing
asked- oh my
Psychonauts 2, and this game is mid as hell. What the hell is up with all these cutscenes? I'm watching more than playing. Shake my head. Oh, you playing a PlayStation exclusive?
I like
Oh,
cutscenes in games. I fuck with cutscenes in games.
Marcus
Absolutely.
Doyle for the 2. Is this enough to get Kofi an energy drink?
Mm.
Big Cloud
Actually,
for the
no.
5. Welcome back, y'all. Good to see you live.
Shout out to Big Cloud.
So
Marcus
sir.
Doyle for 2. Shout out to Big Cloud. Hey, yo, Kofi. The chat is curious. You good?
I'm all right.
Rough them up
Boy,
for the
off that
5.
wacky tobacco.
Y'all seem to be learning. I've been ranting about this since last gen. Graphics can only get you so far.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
That's
it.
true.
Those are all of them.
Yeah, that's all of them. I think.
You wanna get far.
What else do we have to cover? I think we got a little like two more. Okay, this Black Myth Wukong game.
Fire.
It's been getting a lot of buzz on the streets, on Twitter. I've been seeing. There's something about the game that it hasn't really caught my eye. That's why you haven't really seen me talk about it too much at all. Like something about the game.
Oh, I thought this would be right up your alley, though.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
surprised.
It's like a Souls type of game. I think it is.
It remind me of Sekiro a little bit.
Definitely
Gameplay.
does.
I don't know. There's something about this game that's off. That's why you haven't seen me ever like hype it up or even like something about it's off.
You know why? You know why?
What?
I guarantee you feel that this footage ain't real because I kind of feel like that too.
Something
I
something
can-
about
I
it's
can see
off,
that.
yo. I don't know.
This
I
shit
don't
look
know.
too
It doesn't
perfect,
look
bro.
right.
It look way too perfect, bro. Like this shit look like it's like some shit with now that look like some shit we'll play and be like, damn, like this what game had been missing type shit. I don't know, man. It's-
You know what it is? It's almost like Lost Soul aside when they showed it the first time. It looked great, but the more they showed that game, is the more that I was like, oh, this game doesn't really look all that amazing to me. To be honest, it didn't look all that great.
I
I'm
think
kinda
this shit
getting-
been looking better though, yo. Like
I agree.
I've been getting like some vibes of this game that is like maybe I have to just before I start like hyping it up, I might have to wait on it a little bit. But it is going to be using Unreal Engine 5. They say.
Yes.
And
Yep, that's what the video was. It was running in 5. Unreal Engine 5.
Yeah, the graphics looked good. I'm not blown
That
away.
snow deformation, though, that's
I'm not blown
that
away.
shit
I was
transformed
first
the
to say,
whole
no.
battlefield by the end when he was fighting with that snow and them like running through the snow and it like breaking up, and by the end of the fight it just looked like a completely different area.
Yo, Jack, I got a
What's
question for you. What's the best looking game that you've ever laid eyes on today? What's the bar?
damn,
to beat?
ever? Fuck.
What's
That's
the
easy.
bar to beat? What's the bar to beat right now, visually?
On consoles, I would say it's 2 games. I'd say probably Red Dead 2 and Last of Us Part 2. As
Yep.
far as like just being photorealistic looking, like them 2 games is
The bars to beat?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I would agree.
Would you say this Black Myth Wukong outshine those games? Even though I know artistically it's different. I know artistically it's different, but is it just as visually appealing, would you say, as those 2 games?
I'm gonna say it ain't quite to that point, but the shit look good. Like I'm even like, I ain't too big on the Souls type, but I'm looking at it like, damn, I need to play this. Like the shit is catching my eye, bro. I wouldn't say it's to that level, but it looked good. It definitely looks good.
Okay. I'm
Yeah,
curious.
I wouldn't put it up there either.
Yeah.
But it looks pretty good.
I think Red Dead Redemption, what I've seen on PC is probably like the bar to beat in terms of visuals. the overall from environments to I would say The Last of Us has better character and like facial animations and stuff like that. But I think the overall picture with like environments and everything, I think Red Dead is more of the complete package. And I think that's the bar to beat. And so far on these next generation consoles with the games that we've gotten so far, there hasn't been a game that looks better than Red Dead Redemption 2 to me. So until we get a better looking game, then I guess we'll say we're not at next gen yet.
We gonna have to wait on Rockstar and Naughty Dog, man. Let's just put it out there, man. That's all it is, bro.
Yeah, for those realistic type of visuals, the bar.
Yeah, let's see what they do. And if you know when they drop a game and it's not too far away from like your predecessors, like Red Dead 2,
it's over.
That's how you know. That's how you know that we might have peaked. We might have peaked with visuals for now, yo. We might have peaked. We'll see. Skyrim is getting another version for next generation consoles, guys.
Unbelievable.
So I
still have yet to play this game.
You've never played Skyrim?
Never.
I like it.
That's
I know
impossible.
people be shitting on it, for some reason, but I think it's actually a great game. I'm not gonna play it I'm not gonna play it 5 times, 6 times over, but
I probably would like it too. I just never got around to it. Like when it first came out, I wasn't really playing games like that, so I think it just missed me, and then I never got into it. So I don't know.
Yeah.
This makes 12 releases though.
12 releases.
12 different platforms.
God damn.
Surpass Resident Evil 4.
That's crazy.
Sheesh.
That's nuts.
When this comes out.
So there's that. And okay, I think we can end off the show with
it might be 14 releases. My bad. Skyrim VR.
Oh my god.
We could end off the show with this topic, which is pretty interesting. I want to get y'all takes on this. The Outriders situation. I think that was a topic from last week. Did Game Pass kill Outriders? I want to ask you guys real quick. Jack, did Game Pass kill Outriders, or were fanboys just going crazy, man? What's going
on? I'm gonna be honest, bro. This is how I feel about Game Pass, right? I was critical of Game Pass at first, and I was critical of Microsoft's whole situation. But this is the thing too, though. I'm not really at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck, right? If Microsoft, whatever they do with this shit, that's what people like. Keep doing it. And this is another thing. A lot of people was mad. I seen Twitter Spaces, YouTube videos. Oh, the devs. Fuck them devs. They agreed to that, right? Those are adults that run trillion-billion-dollar corp. They agreed to that, and they fulfill their contractual obligations. So as far as I'm concerned, good on them. You see what I'm saying? It's like a chick that, if a dude snap her fucking ears together, but you told her, hey, leave that motherfucker alone. Hey, that was good for you. Have fun. You like it, I love it. So I don't have no critique on Game Pass, Microsoft, the Outriders devs. Whatever happened with that game, they deserve it. That's how I view that.
Dang.
Okay. All right.
Damn.
Alex, I know you made a video on this situation.
Yeah.
So
I think Square Enix fucked them. And I think it's also
most likely it's that, right?
Because Square Enix also fucked Yoko Taro. They haven't paid him for Nier Automata.
Oh, he's been saying that?
Damn. That game been out 4 years? Shit.
Yeah, they haven't paid him for that.
Yeah, I know how Square be with them games ain't been selling enough and shit.
So I think what happened was People Can Fly signed a contract for selling enough copies. Square went back and went to get Xbox, and they were like, yo, put us on Game Pass. Cut me a check. They didn't have to tell People Can Fly. So People Can Fly didn't sell enough copies, and Square still got paid. And they didn't have to pay People Can Fly, so they got like a free game. They just finessed People Can Fly.
Damn.
You hate to see it.
It seems like Square Enix has a history of this.
That's what I think. That's what I really think.
It seems like they have a history of this as well. We've seen them on record say multiple times that our game just sold 15 million copies. It's still in the radio. It's still failing. So clearly they got some sort of issues going there. So I'm not
budget's crazy.
I'm not gonna jump out and say Game Pass ruined Outriders. First of all,
I'll tell you what.
Outriders, real quick. Outriders surprised me. I don't know if y'all remember, but I used to talk so much shit about Outriders. I'm like, no one's gonna check this game. The game came out and it seemed like it got a pretty decent player base for for a while until I think the game started having some serious issues. I heard, and like people fell off the game. So, I guess pretty much I don't know if anyone's still playing that shit now, but that shit might
Hell
be
no.
dead. I think that shit
dead.
dead.
That is hell. Yeah, it was a lot of issues and stuff like that. And if anything, what Game Pass did is it allowed people to play it on Game Pass. And then when they finally realized how the game wasn't, growing to what they wanted it to be, or it still had issues, they didn't pick it up, or they didn't play it anymore after having it on Game Pass. So what Game Pass did is allow people to not buy a copy. So that might be a small like percentage, but that's still something that didn't go towards the retail copies.
And the game was bad.
You
I never played it.
Once you defended
Never
J
played
Man
it,
was
so-
going on edit over this game on Twitter. I seen a little bit.
Yeah,
What was going on with it?
what I was basically saying what I just explained, that I don't
Okay.
blame Game Pass for what the game failed. I agree that people say the game it fell off, it has issues and stuff, people stopped playing. I just said that people probably used Game Pass to try it out and realized that it was trash, or it had issues, and so that stopped them from even potentially buying it on as a retail copy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
All right, man. So that's about it. Let's wrap this up. Alex, can you do the last super chat? I believe there might be one more
Yeah, that super chat was from two more. Ruffle
maybe.
Mutt. He says, or no, Robert Slade, excuse me, for the 2. While Alex can't read, DMC5 deserves better. Boy, you need to learn how to type.
Damn, he right. Did you mispronounce the name about 2 times? Damn.
Yeah. Griffin for the 2. Big musty looking scrumptious today. 100%
Yes, sir.
Jiggy.
it's that Jiggy do-rag.
Speak on that. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all. That's pretty much all the topics. So, yeah, we caught up. We caught up on everything. You know what I mean? Hope y'all enjoyed the show. We're gonna go ahead and do the outros, and yeah, man, we'll start off with Alex, man. Close off the podcast for us, man.
Listen, y'all, thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate you guys being here, especially live. And if you're watching on the VOD, thank you so much once again. Check out the Patreon, check out our channels. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next time.
Jack, go ahead and do your
Hey,
outro,
man. Good show this week, man. Good discussion. Tomorrow, Jiggy Tape comes out tomorrow, man. We're gonna do a listening party on the channel. Tune in, something fun to do. JiggyMerch.com. Get in tune with that. YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Jack Move Johnny. My stream's been fucking up recently, man. I don't know what's wrong with it, but I've been trying to stream for y'all, but it ain't been working out in my favor, man. But we're gonna try to fix that. And yeah, we out.
And last but not least, my guy J-May, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all check out everybody's channels here. Also, their social medias. Get in tune with me on Twitter at JMain518, YouTube as well. Got a couple videos I put up earlier in the week, and I'm working on 2 that I'm trying to put out by tomorrow. So go ahead and check those out. Subscribe to the channel and things of that nature. And yeah, man, Kanye, if you're listening, drop the fucking album, man.
Yo,
Stop with these dumbass concerts. It's cool for the first time. Now we over. Drop the fucking album, yeah.
I guess we lucky. He didn't go live. He didn't go
Oh,
live.
he didn't do a show today?
No, he's doing it, but the live stream I guess got delayed, so we could still watch it today.
Man, I'm about to take my ass to bed, man.
Yeah, bro. All right, yo, that's it, guys. Yo, once again, thanks for watching, all the live viewers. Appreciate it. The pre-recorded boys. This is gonna be up on Saturday, with a couple of bleeps out and some footage and everything to enhance your viewing experience. Hope everybody has a great night, and I'm gonna see you guys next week. All right, y'all take it easy.